Keith Elwin, along with Robert Gagno. And we'll also have Zach Sharp and Andrei Mashenkov. It's a sort of...
It's a huge final. That is huge.
All four of these players have made it to the Papa World Championship final before. And all four of them certainly with plenty on their resume of tournament success.
Well, congratulations there, Adam. Quick paycheck there.
Hey, thanks, Steve.
Quick money.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. It was a lot of fun playing Classics this morning. There's some great games to play on. You were in my group twice.
Mm-hmm.
We had some good.
We had some good matches there.
Love the air aces today.
Oh yeah,
loving the air aces.
It just did not want to go in those holes for the double bonus until one time when it did, and then finally,
that's all it took.
We were there looking at it, and 5 or 6 times we would go around the hole. No,
we heard you from here. We heard you from here. It's like
I learned that from you, Bowen.
Get in the hole.
You get credit in the Bowden Dictionary for go to your home.
Get in the hole.
Get
in your hole. Don't you want to go in there for the double bonus, please?
So last round when Robert picked Dirty Harry the second time, I didn't see the other side of the group, but Robert got to his first multi-ball
in like 12 seconds.
It was the fastest. The fastest multi-ball start I've ever seen.
It was amazing.
And you can do it. It's 5 shots. Side ramp.
It's 5 shots.
5 shots.
Scoop.
You may actually get spotted one per ball for the very first multi-ball, which would follow the World Cup soccer rules.
Right.
So we'd have to watch the lights to see if he gets one for free off the plunge. But he did.
Okay, but that's one there.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't. So he's got to make all 5.
Okay.
There's 2.
Now
There's
right ramp to then warehouse. Right ramp around and then warehouse.
Now, have you seen people try the
ball save's still on. So
that's why you do it.
That was a very deliberate choice.
Have you seen players try the around the left orbit, hold the right flipper up into the headquarters?
I thought I saw
it work.
Try it.
Kevin Burrell was trying that quite a bit. It doesn't work very well. Multi-ball is ready.
It worked. Like on the one good game I had on here, my 1.4, it was working for me.
Wow.
And that's how I got it. I would loop around the left, hold the right flipper up, and go right into the headquarters.
Yep.
And,
the game was designed that's supposed to happen. Right?
Okay. Hey. Maybe.
Skillful drain there. Sometimes it rattles on the re-entry, and you can get another upper. But
even if you don't, you get ransom value.
Right.
And the first completion makes the ransom grow faster.
It's
the second completion.
Does he get to an Elwin every time?
The second completion
this is not
does
fair.
This game is
on
not
Dirty
easy
Harry.
to
It doesn't
Elwin.
give that.
Very flat flippers. Oh, but he bricked the first try. Let's see if he can.
What's the L1?
The 2-on-1, 1 on the other side.
I mean, that's why he gets to an L1 every time because he's L1.
Bam. Oh.
Does it have to be 2 on the left to count as the Owen?
Okay.
And 1 on the right because he's right-handed, or can it be reversed?
Either way.
Either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reverse L1.
Reverse L1.
Oh, it looked like he wanted to pick up a single there just on the over-under.
I think he's trying to put one ball out of the way and one ball into Magna Force. There it is. Here's a chance for a super on the side. 40 million for that shot.
Now takes a single on the. Oh no, he keeps Magna saving it.
And
there's another one.
Keeping that one ball out of the way into ransom gives you the timing on this is very precise. But he's played so much Dirty Harry that he knows that you can just make those shots and be kind of looping one ball into ransom while the other ball is heading up towards Magna Force.
And you see Bowen afterwards, he didn't try to flail away and get one last super or jackpot. He collected himself afterwards. There's no need to rush. This thing's a marathon, not a sprint.
And the most important thing you have is the ball.
Yep.
Exactly.
You get 3 balls, and that's it. The only thing that never changes. And
I know I'm guilty of it, and a lot of players are.
There are no extra balls, so you must value each ball like a life because that's what it is your 3 lives. And you can't earn any extras. There's no 100 coins to collect.
No 100 bumpers to hit or 50 shots to make.
Yeah, that's one thing I see sometimes in players transitioning to competition that really is a big effect for them to not.
It's like you do not have the opportunity to get anything extra. You have 3. Only 3.
Can you, is Stack Safe House always, I don't know Dirty Harry well. Is it a setting, or I swear I've played somewhere you can't stack safe houses. This one you can.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that you can stack as many safe houses as you want as long as you're making enough side ramps.
Right.
I have not seen one where you can't do that.
It's such a sweet side ramp that it just seems like it's almost always lit. Oh, he'd love.
This
Here's
man
the Elwin
knows
loop.
his warehouse.
Watch this. The
Okay,
figure eight.
one.
Figure eight. Boom, boom. Oh, he missed one. We're not going to see it. There it is.
Oh,
He
just
collects
keep
ransoms,
ransoming.
on the right.
Where else? Ransom.
He did
Warehouse,
this
ransom,
Cali
ransom.
Extreme 2 years ago for
Ransom,
$2 billion.
Warehouse.
I tried to do it, and then
Oh, we got
wow,
bricked
got
out, bricked out
rejected.
of the warehouse.
Got rejected there.
it's a thing
Ransom,
about.
Wow.
ransom.
One of
Oh.
them went in, both went in. One
Both
pushed
went
the
at
other
the
one
same
in
time.
there.
Yeah.
A little too fast.
All right.
Too
Control.
fast.
Yep. Collect
Too many
myself.
balls.
Ooh, that's like a missed shot. But
Oh.
you
All
know,
right.
he
Now-
loves being the number 1 seed. There's nothing better, Bill. When you do this, you did this at Las Papa when you won the World Championships. You go out as player 1, you pick your game, and you lay down a score. You don't roll over. It's not half the battle, but it's a good little bit of the battle. Mentally,
Yeah.
everyone else is just standing, waiting to play.
Yeah, I was number 5 seed today, and I felt pretty good about it, but I wasn't driving the bus. I got to be player 4 on someone else's picks.
Isn't there something nice
which
about
was
stepping up?
which was
and-
okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't really mind it because
Isn't
I
that-
didn't have any
Isn't that the
games
shotgun seat? I
that
think
were
that's-
here that really stuck out as I definitely want to play that versus I definitely don't want to play that.
Right.
But it is pretty nice to be able to say, I want to make all you're coming with me.
Yeah.
And that's what Keith Elwin gets to do right now as the top seed.
It's like achieving this Zen state, of just doing your thing and not worrying about anybody else. And
Yeah, and Robert was the number 2 qualifier, and oftentimes you get to sneak in and be top qualifier in the final if the number 1 steps out. That hasn't been happening with Keith today. He's been really strong.
although he only had 3 points going into that Whitewater game in the semifinals, so he was more vulnerable than he usually is with this sort of lineup.
and then he
but
blew out 900 million on ball 1.
Yeah, he brought it.
Speaking of 900 million on ball 1, he's closing in on 900 million on this ball.
Oh, you're gonna.
Oh.
Oh.
But back to
Well,
normalcy,
all right.
like right there, just get a catch, get relaxed,
to work,
back
right?
to
Right
work.
in there
Here's
again.
the third one, and now
Super
your
loops.
next safe house is the Mold Alcatraz.
Is that Alcatraz?
Yep. Because there's no extra balls, so there's only 4 of them, and 2 of them are
Right back in
multi-balls.
there.
Yep.
So he has Alcatraz and the Super Loops
Yeah.
together.
Yep. I did this stack, but I wasn't able to make any loop shots and cash it in. I swear I've played in tourneys, though, Dirty Harry's, where it must be that I just didn't make any side ramps.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Okay.
where the safe house isn't always lit. But this
Right.
one, it's a sweet, wow, nice Super Elwin.
Oh.
He missed it. He's smiling because he could hear us over here, I think.
All right. Now he's got 2.
I think he's smiling because he's got 750 million on ball 1.
I don't know. He
with no
doesn't
end in
generally-
sight.
I don't think he generally smiles for that sort of thing, Bowen. I think.
Well, fine.
Lovely shot. It's a
Yeah, so
Tricky
there
ramp
isn't
for
the jackpots themselves aren't actually worth very much in this multi-ball.
no, what do you
So,
think Keith's doing here? Is he working
I
his
think
bullets?
Keith is working his bullets. He's also working on, Super Loops. Woohoo!
Wait a minute. Super Loops is still
So
active?
Super Loops doesn't actually. You said Super Loops stacks in with Alcatraz. It does
So it
not.
doesn't.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So it's
but,
waiting.
you just pick it up when you get up. No,
Oh.
nothing you
Big
can do there.
start.
Good start. Almost
Wow.
almost 900 million for Keith Elwin.
But, you know what? That could still be last with these guys.
Yeah,
all
this
these
is-
guys have gone consistently well over $1 billion.
This is some of the best players in the world here, and we've seen them playing the lights out on Dirty Harry
And on the
all
yeah,
day
this-
today as well as all weekend.
The score, Keith put up like a 3.2 billion in qualifying. It was his first try.
Yeah,
and,
it was 2.5 bill just on ball 1.
Wow. Went all the way through the crime
Andre
wave on ball
checking
one.
Yeah,
Andre
it was
checking to make
awesome.
sure that he's
Yeah, make sure, Andre.
that he is player
No harm
2
in doing that.
because
As someone who has
sure.
played out of turn more times than I care to count.
As someone who has inadvertently benefited from someone else playing out of turn.
Steve, you were there at this Florida Pinball
Yeah,
Festival.
and I didn't even know what happened until I looked up and I saw. I was like, what?
Yet something else I have to block out of my memory, along with this whirlwind game this a
Ah.
while ago.
oh,
All right, here we go. The did you see the plunge was
Plunge was soft enough that didn't make it to the magnet. Magnet.
Right, that's happening a lot.
Yeah,
he
that
got
happened to me,
bricked.
It happened to me. Each of my three balls.
He
on
got
this game.
hosed
did
out
you
of
still
10
make
million
the shot,
there.
Steve?
2 out of 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. It
Oh, and that's not a good break there.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, he missed one shot to the HQ, but otherwise there wasn't much for him to do there. Just bad luck that the first shot you miss sent the ball out of control and down the drain.
It feels that way too, especially when the tighter the pressure, and in finals too. The ball, when you miss a shot, the ball's in jeopardy, and sometimes you get it back and you get another try. But sometimes, like what you saw there's really nothing he could do.
Right, really. The ball might find a way to leave, or the play you're supposed to make, you're just a little bit too tight on your nerves. But
Now,
I doubt his nerves.
Have we talked about Keith and Zach's position in the circuit and how?
Yeah, as well as
yeah.
the IFPA World Rankings. It's likely that whoever wins this between those two will whoever wins this between these two will take over number one in circuit.
For sure. Yep.
Will take over number one in Whopper as well. Well, it's possible Keith may anyway because of his stronger performance in the classics today.
Yep, and that's right. Zach did not make the finals in classics.
But is all to play for here. I think that both of these players care a lot more about the trophy and the glory and the cash.
The cage.
No, it's the little crown on the Papa.org website. They want more crowns. They want to do a 500, and Zach gets.
Yeah, if Zach wins
Louisville.
another one, do they have to edit Do they have to edit his cell to push over? Because I have 4 trophies in there, and I don't know if you can fit that in there.
Kevin Martin will have to come home from whichever island he's on. And
we're gonna need a bigger website,
right? It's gonna push all the cells over. And it's gonna look all crazy.
Start to stopwatch. Let's see how long. Oh.
Yeah, Robert's.
He never misses shots when I'm in this group.
Zach missed a shot to the safe house, just off to the right at the post, and drained immediately.
It's a tough drain.
So
maybe a harder slap save would have saved it.
The nastiest part about those drains is then you got to sit down for like 15 minutes and watch Keith Elwin kick some more butt.
Right.
Then step up cold again.
Wow. Meanwhile, this is the most I've seen Robert miss on this game.
And
period.
If you look in the background there,
What's
you can
going
see Zach's girlfriend came out with him for this, and so not only does he have to sit about it, but now he has to explain things to her. And I bet Josh has just texted him maybe 2-3 things right now. He's going to look down at his phone.
A screamer!
Hello.
That would be a power outlet.
Several missed shots there for Robert before that. Both.
I agree.
Both Andre and Zach
unusual.
Basically punished by their first miss.
Yep.
Robert not that accurate right here, and
it just shows Elwin even better in terms of when it really matters, and he can still bring it like this. So many times we've seen him just lock out everybody else at 8. He can just smell blood in the water. It's a little early, I know. It's only ball 2, but I'm just saying.
Blood in the water.
Sharks in the water already?
One ball.
Everyone has slit their wrists right now.
Sharks
in the water.
Sharks got a mind of its
own.
own.
Shark.
They're not lying. They're kicking. They're bringing their feet around. All right, what's car chase? You actually play it. It's good points, isn't it?
Punk
It
just
can
stole
be.
my car.
I love that Magna save and then up to the side ramp anyway. And
Yeah. Notice he doesn't shoot the left loop there like a lot of players might. He's always going for the ransom. It's worth a lot of points.
And it's a
And that shot is not a common shot players would make there, but he's trying to advance towards multi-ball
Wow,
with
look
the
at that.
badges.
Beautiful.
This will go ransom.
Oh, my
Perfect
goodness.
flip.
This game is so easy when every shot goes exactly where you want it to. Oh. Except
Nice.
that one. And even that,
There's the
He was
50
cleared
mile
it.
completion, 130 total for the mode.
even when
Nice
he
shot,
missed,
Captain.
even when he missed, he was rewarded for. Oh, there's good little.
Goodness.
Yeah, so
Oh,
they're
all right, you need to get it back now.
like a little bit of luck to get that
Yep.
completely back on a miss, but really I would,
And he
he's
knows
been
the
very
ang- he
accurate up
knows
to
the
that
angles.
point.
He knows when he's in danger and when
Yep.
top of the sling's okay. It's the middle of the
Yep.
sling. It's
Perfect
bad.
shot there.
Second safe
Multi-ball
house.
is lit.
Time
Bank robbers back row.
all right.
Oh,
One
four
more.
out of, he's 4 out of 5.
One more shield for multi-ball.
Mm-hmm.
So back in the
Oh,
warehouse.
he tried to dead bounce right to it. Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
come on.
Inlay, yeah. How many times do you see that rattle
on.
in the out lane?
That's how he lost
Please.
ball 1.
Oh, yep, the exact same.
Now there, I'm surprised I didn't see him take the feel lucky. I actually have seen him take the feel lucky
Yep.
in this exact situation,
And shoot
Cannon
from
shots in a
and
row.
then use the
multi-ball?
cannon to start the multi-ball.
Yep.
So there may be some other thing he's doing here
Yeah.
that I don't understand, but that's fine.
He missed the super.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. He missed
It's like, what miss?
I'm sorry, the first super.
What miss?
And there's
I,
some skillfully draining in the air.
I missed the super with the cannon, and I was talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I've missed it a couple times as well." It made me feel better that he actually misses occasionally anyway.
Well, that's because he wasn't using a flipper. Oh, ball interference there kept him from getting another side ramp.
Nice little nudge there.
Oh.
but
And
Okay. Well,
misjudgment there. That was
back to work.
that could have been safe.
I
But
agree. A little operator
then again,
there.
you know.
Backhanding the safe house. All right, here's the safe house. This will start the next turn.
no, ransom,
no,
baby.
he's more
Oh, yeah.
ransom.
Take your
Get paid.
He's
Yeah,
basically
all right.
going to follow the
Yeah.
badges. Oh, he's got 3 out of 5 already, and now
Okay.
playfield
He's-
promotion. So everything is 4x. This is kind of this is not the timing that he would have preferred here.
When does he like
He
to stack
prefers
that
to get this with
Alcatraz?
no with
But wait a minute.
regular
He's gonna have
multi-ball.
multi-ball. That's
So
4x.
this is the regular multi-ball is ready, but this is the warehouse multi-ball instead. So warehouse shots will be
But ransom
100
too,
million
right?
for a
100
little
million
while.
for a little while.
Is
Or-
that, is that playfield promotion timed, or is it?
It is timed now. It may
Look at the
be,
ransom.
and only he knows for sure.
24.
It may be that it doesn't stack, and it will continue
Crisscross.
when he returns to single ball play.
Crisscross app. Here.
Crisscross applesauce. Is that
Yep.
what you were about
That's
to say?
what I was going to say.
That happened.
He did exactly this at Cali Extreme when they were playing this game against Andre and Robert. I don't think Zach was there. But I'm glad this is on
I think
film.
the fourth finalist in that
Look
Cal
at this.
Extreme was
This is back and
a thing of
forth.
beauty.
Back and forth.
was Jim Belcito.
Oh, it was Jim. You're right. Good call. But this is awesome, and it's just in the finals for like a lot of money, and
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah,
He's still
so
not
like you
secured
say, like he often just steps it up and puts
Now we'll
even
just
an
wait to
even-
start multi-ball.
an
Here we
even
go.
bigger game
Look at
on
this.
laying it on there in the final compared to the great games you see from him.
Look
in,
at that. No
in
problem.
qualifying.
No problem.
And Bowen, it's kind of like you too. I think if you were to look at the history of his outcomes in Papa style, I bet 90% of them are 4s or 0s. It's when it goes bad, it completely goes bad. It's like he rarely takes a second or third.
Yeah, I mean,
Why would that be? Is it because
I think he can eke out
because
points.
he's taking risks more often
Not
and
so
he's
much
cashing
risk,
out the risk, or it's
It's just when he's on,
Yeah.
it's like this. It's just he's going to get the 4, but when he's off, I've seen him take some
Grace
zeros,
period.
but
Grace
you can let me know when that happens because
Yeah.
I haven't
You've
seen
never
that.
seen it. You beat him straight up and Donovan.
all right. He just maxed out his rank. So does that
who was the
mean?
fourth player this year?
The fourth finalist was
Zach.
Whoa!
Joshua Henderson.
Again, the kid.
Yeah, Joshua Henderson for the second year in a row was in the final.
And
Was it the third
Joshua
year in a
got
row?
into Pinball, correct? There was a little hubbub about that, or he thought
It was
out?
it was a clerical error on our
Okay.
part because Josh sent in some updated contact information, and our website read that to mean that he was just trying to sign up and read the timestamp wrong. So we did make sure we checked to make sure that no one else was affected by the same kind of issue. But
Well, that's good. I'm glad
all
he
is
got in.
all is well in
He'll be
Henderson land for Pinburg.
He's like what, 4th or 5th in the circuit. He's definitely a.
Josh Henderson is number 3 in the circuit standings right now with Jim Belcito at number
And he's
4.
still got Louisville and what's the other one? Fairfax.
Fairfax and Louisville to come.
Steve, are you going to those?
I'm definitely going to Fairfax.
He can
It's
drive to
the one
Fairfax.
I can drive to. Finally.
See,
It's the one
must be nice. That's that East Coast. You got the crummy
Finally.
weather, but finally, whatever. We got to fly everywhere.
Drive,
in Colorado.
Yeah.
All the Northern California guys drove down, or some of them did, or all the. It was a great showing by the California pinball community here.
Exactly. Definitely.
What was there, like maybe 80 guys trying hard? Met a lot of really nice people.
Once you get here, you start trying to count how many good people there are. There's like, oh boy, there's more than 16.
Yeah, there weren't enough spots.
There's way more than 16.
We gotta
this is going to be
24 next
be
year.
a battle.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I lost focus here. What's going on in the game?
Well, what's about to go on is another multi-ball. So
Keith Elwin is keeping focused just fine.
And, yeah. Oh.
It's interesting to see him shooting warehouse to start the multi-ball. Why not just shoot for the magnet? And the side ramp is a guarantee the way he's playing.
Makes your value higher.
Just take that little lob flip there.
That was cute.
I would point out,
that was cute.
Keith took second in Classics, and Classics was 3-4 hours this morning.
Yeah. He's been playing nonstop since about 9:30, 9:45 this morning.
So at some point, I don't want to say fatigue, but you know, your brain can get a little mushy.
And Keith's stamina is one of his many strengths.
Certainly.
But one of the key strengths is his ability to get in at a point in the day when everyone else is tired and just bash. He's still got it.
Whoa!
Wow! Double inlay.
That's convenient.
Yeah, it's great. If you decided there that you need to shake a little bit, from
one of them would be gone. Yeah, one of them would have left if he should. That's so much patience. So much patience.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
So there's the magnet. Here's
comes another one.
Blindfold him.
This.
Blindfold him. This is
ridiculous. Come on.
His accuracy
Come
with
on,
that ransom
ESPN.
shot.
Put this thing on. This is so much better than some crap that's on TV. You're telling me people wouldn't watch this? Like, even regular people have no idea what's going on?
Would you watch it?
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Yes. Kidding. I watched all 19 hours of the Pittsburgh Pinball League versus, what was it, FSBA or whatever it was.
Well,
I watched the entire thing.
That was well done. I mean, that was very fun to watch.
I wish I lived in Pittsburgh.
And that one, he paid attention to the upper flipper and then just left the flipper up on the bottom so that
it would feed.
It would not go down the middle. You are needed at headquarters.
So he has nearly $3 billion, but he's only played 3 modes. So clearly, thinking maybe modes isn't the way to go. I've played this thing wrong my entire life.
Me too, because I can't think $3 billion for 3 modes. That just doesn't add up.
Billion a mode, I think.
Yeah, I know, but. Where are the points? And then
post-transfer.
all we have to do is look at the tape.
HQ,
that's where the points are.
Ladder bomb.
Finally.
This is where the real points are. 100,000 to switch.
So he's going to be trying to shoot the warehouse 7 times in a row. Oh, no, maybe not.
No.
50 million.
50 million per ramp, by the way.
Because he's a captain. His rank is maxed. He's maxed out.
Per ramp.
So he could just ramp out. He could go all Kaylee on it.
The ramp is worth the super jackpot all day right now.
Wow.
The entire rest of the ball.
It's almost like super bear kicks, right?
It is super bear kicks times 10.
Would he ever do it?
Super bear kicks are only worth $5 million. Oh,
the multi-ball is lit again.
Took the pot shot to that backhand here to make it start.
Multi-ball is lit again. Come on.
This is. And
he still has. It is still $50 million a shot. So
that
right there was $90 million.
$90 million.
On.
And you can
look at this.
And that's another
another
super.
$90 million.
The dagger was already
the dagger was put in, taken out.
This is a freaking samurai sword made forged of, human flesh.
He's taking the chainsaw too. He said the Tales from the Crypt chainsaw is in effect here. That ramp is only 20 million. But that one is
that one
90.
Was 90.
And
Asher, I hope you're watching at home and taking notes.
I'm going to try to blot this out of my mind as quickly as possible if I ever want to hope for the chance to beat this guy
again. Oh, did you see that catch
again.
right there on the right? He's getting cheeky.
No, he's not. He's still playing strong.
He did a little post catch there.
More just double ransoms.
How many
it
criminals?
Seems like chump change. All the criminals. All of them. Any criminal.
All right, if you're in San Francisco, it's safe to go outside.
Because there are no more criminals left.
Oh, actually, they're probably watching that.
$3.4 billion worth of criminals have been arrested.
Yeah, the football game is over, isn't it?
Who knows?
No spoilers.
What, Omaha? Omaha? What?
Omaha.
No, the other game.
Oh, okay.
The team that's going to lose to the Broncos.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, this is Keith Elwin dominating the crap out of Dirty Harry here at the finals at Never Drains, Southern California. Beautiful San Dimas, California, or it was beautiful when it was light out. It's probably still beautiful. Even though that ramp says it's worth $40 million, it's actually worth $90 million a shot for Keith, as he has shot shot the ramp so many times that it's just given up. And
he won't be playing this, will he?
The lovely voice you're listening to is Bowen Cairns, the current reigning Papa World Champion.
I find it increasingly hard to believe that I beat this man.
That was, you know what? I don't believe Dirty Harry was in the bank. Some game called Shadow that I think you've played once.
This is the benefit to being the #1 qualifier, to be able to pick games and take people to them. And if I had been smarter and better about my play this weekend, I could have tried for #1 to at least then push Shadow into the finals instead of
you literally could have
the demo man that Keith chose. What's interesting about this mind-blowing game is that Keith can't win the finals just with this game. You know, he can intimidate the crap out of his opponents. They won't be, by the way, because they are world champion Andrei Masenkov, world #1 Zach Sharp, and
like top 10
Robert Gagno, who cannot be intimidated by anyone. It's an incredible final field, and we're seeing one of the best games of Dirty Harry
on tape ever.
Yeah, certainly the best I've ever seen on tape.
The one that I keep referring to at Cali Extreme was really cool too, because Andrei Masenkov came back to probably almost nearly a couple bill.
Yeah.
We'll see if anyone who. And the good thing about Papa's style is this is only game 1,
right.
And somebody's going to get 2 points no matter what score they have.
Exactly.
Yep. So you don't have to win. You don't have to win. You can still be. You can still be 2 away.
Yep. You can play for that and say, okay, I'll get you on the next game.
Dirty Harry was one of the games in the Papa 5 finals back when it first came out in 1995.
Oh, really?
And it was actually the final game in that tournament where Paul Madison earned enough points to just barely beat out Lyman Sheets. They actually earned the same number of total points across the games in the finals. Back then, the total score across the games was the tiebreaker. And Paul Madison won that tiebreaker, having played just slightly better on the games that mattered for the total score. The finals machines that year were Dirty Harry, The Shadow, Frankenstein, and Shack Attack, which were the four newest games from the 4 manufacturers at the time: Bally, Williams, Gottlieb, and Data East.
I don't think Shack Attack gets enough love.
90 million.
Right, yeah. Oh, by the way, 90 million again.
Yeah, oh, by the way. That's a 52.
By the way, 52
that's a
million.
3 times 52 million. That wasn't.
That was 100. Was that 100? That was a.
He's finally finished his modes.
And Crime Wave is.
Crime Wave.
I don't know.
How does Crime Wave work?
Beats me. I don't go for this. I'm not good enough at this game.
Steve, you know the rules for Crime Wave?
Crime Wave, all the shields light. You got to get all the shields to arrest the criminals. I have not arrested. I think I've arrested 1 criminal, and when I did, I didn't look at the screen. So I didn't know what happened, what points I had, because I was too busy trying to survive.
So what is it? There's 5 shields?
All the shields are going to light.
Oh, look, all the balls are loaded up.
Sweet.
All the balls load up. People get shot on the DMD.
People get shot in the head in this game.
That just upped the rating on this game.
Is he going to drain balls on purpose so he can make side ramps for 50 million?
He's got to get one,
it's like that award, that shouting 20 million is less than half of a side ramp for him. 3.9 billion, sorry.
Yeah.
We know what you meant.
Holy macaroni. 0 arrests.
Yep. That's
Come on, man. You got to
arrest those criminals.
You got to beat Bill Grupp to get on this board here. There's an award for the greatest number of arrests in this mode, and in almost every Dirty Harry in the world, it's still WAG for Bill Grupp.
What did it get set at? Something ridiculously high?
2 arrests. But to get an arrest, you have to shoot all 5 shields.
That was 3 times 34 and a half.
He just got 100 million for that shot. Meanwhile, all the other shots are so no arrests.
No arrests, but whatever. For Bill.
Make an arrest. You still got time. Come on. Whatever. Play better.
It's time for another multi-ball again.
It's time to make 50 million.
50 million.
I just got a text from Josh Sharp. Josh had to go to dinner, and he was afraid he wasn't going to get to watch his brother in the finals. But he's like, dinner's nearly done now, and he's going to get home in time to watch Zach in the next game.
Multi-ball is ready again. Oh, this is so sick.
So what's those ramps and that thing never times out?
No, that's 50 million for the rest of the ball.
He's getting good value.
I don't understand why he's not shooting the magnet here. I mean, because
it's a safe. Oh,
Oh, I do know. I know exactly why he's not shooting the magnet because
Okay,
this is about to go ape.
Really?
This is a 5x playfield shot. He just started 5x multiplier.
For real? Let's see.
And now that shot, which he just missed, a 500 million shot.
Really? He can
Yes.
still make it here, right? There.
Boom.
Is that a 500? Will it say?
It's not going to say.
I'm
but
sorry. It was only 400 million.
It's not going to say, but yeah.
450
let's look at
million.
his score.
I don't know how long the
Okay.
playfield promotion doesn't last nearly as long as it maybe ought
He
to.
got one of
but
them at
each
least.
of
'cause he
those-
jumped. He got at least one,
that
maybe
shot
two.
was a 5x playfield multiplier. The value of the playfield multiplier depends on your rank. So at your maximum rank, which he is. Oh my God!
Unbelievable.
And that was sick.
Okay, so Andre is up now. Let's have a look at what's going
Yeah.
on. Not a lot in it between the other three players, and like I said, there's
Other
still
than
playing for
second.
2
In it, what?
points.
Is anyone else playing this game?
Allegedly, I mean,
That side ramp has got to be
jump it
getting
out,
salvaged.
Andre. Whatever you got to do, because
All right,
that's
he's
wild.
only got 5,260,000,000 to catch up with.
Oh, there's a score over there. That upper right number. That's a thing. I don't even
Better
think that's a
pass
thing.
600 million. I took last with 600 last round. I'm not bitter.
You just beat me by 1 point on a game in order to get.
I like to think
1
of it as you
point. Oh,
failed.
all right,
You
fast
failed.
1
break.
point.
Okay,
So
fast
shut
break.
up. You eliminated me by 1 point in pinball.
I was actually watching the Bronco game at the time. I would suggest that you had some more control over that than I did. Just saying.
You're lucky that the $1 million shot only awards 1 point instead of 2 or 3.
Oh, it does.
What
I
about
didn't know it
ties?
awarded
Would
any
we-
shot.
Literally,
Any
That
points.
counts as a
It actually
free
gives
throw. I
us
think
a
it
free
counts as a
throw.
free throw.
Okay.
ties.
We
We split.
ties go to the runner.
All right, let's watch Andre in this multi-ball. He's loves playing on the fly and the flow, and he can blow up a multi-ball.
Yeah, and when you see a huge score on there that you know is not going to happen,
You
just
put it away.
You put it away.
Yeah, you don't
Play
look
your
at
game.
it. Yeah.
Relax, enjoy. All you can control is your own score.
And it's only game 1 of a 3-game set. For
Right.
those who aren't familiar, it's 4-2-1-0 scoring. 8 points guarantees you victory. 7 guarantees you a tie. Anything less than that, all bets are off. Ooh.
Oh, and that's 2 consecutive double
Yeah.
drains from both these players, draining out a multi-ball. With Keith, it was 1 down each outlane. With Andre, 2 down the middle.
Looked like he tried to slap save the first one, and the flippers weren't quite ready for the slap save of the second one.
Right.
It
They
was
didn't
a-
get down fast
Yeah,
enough, and so he
'cause-
couldn't recover in time.
Yep. It was just a little bit off on the slap save there.
Digging that music, Bowen? I'm digging it.
It's a good shooter groove.
Yeah.
Like when they really cared every part of the game.
Iron Man has some good shooter music too. Iron Man's got a lot of good
You
music.
know, Zach has been sitting for like an hour thinking about that shot, and he made it because he's Zach Sharp, and let's see what he can do. He's definitely thinking about getting those 2 points and getting Elwin on the next game. So, all right, let's see what he does.
He's flipping that opposite flipper to try and get a little
get
better
one off
orientation
here.
of the balls to get 1 ball out to the other side, the separation to.
Zach, very deliberate.
Oh, that flipper just did not
Oh.
move.
No, not on Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
There's no.
Really? It doesn't.
So
'cause
this
he was certainly trying to
No,
get
you
it
can't.
to
this
flip.
generation of flipper with
Yeah.
the optical design of the flippers around 94, 95, 96.
You can't flip.
Those
right?
end of the flipper tip flips became either sometimes challenging, sometimes impossible. On games like Congo,
Oh,
Jackbots,
again, that's the
Dirty
same.
Harry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dirty Harry was actually the first game I recall having that issue, and then it persisted through the next few games that Bally Williams did.
Yep, and it's always you generally lose a ball, and it's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right,
right.
okay.
That doesn't work.
But at least it's like the penultimate ball. It's
Hey,
not
well-
usually the worst ball.
Hey,
I thought so. That's
I
what.
learned something
The-
today.
the ball
I mean, I didn't
before
know.
the
Hey,
ball
I,
goes.
So that-
I learned something
well,
today
if
there.
you lose
So
if you
Wait,
lose
you
this,
can't control a dictionary and not know the word
Hey,
penultimate.
if you
No,
lose the
not that one.
if
I'm
you
talking
lose
about
the
the
super
flipper.
ultimate ball, I mean, what does that even mean?
the penultimate ball. It's the ball before the last ball. So if
What?
you have 2 balls on the flipper,
Penultimate means the super ultimate.
the one before
No,
the
extra
penultimate.
ultimate.
That's penultimate and then anti-penultimate.
What?
That's before the last.
All right, Robert. is
Anti-penultimate? Like that's the opposite of
Yeah.
ultimate? So
Yeah.
that would be
No,
like
no,
the one that
it's
didn't
just-
matter?
It's just before.
Mark,
Double-
can-
double
Mark,
before.
Can you chime
Is that
in
a
here
double
and help us
negative?
out?
Does that
I
mean
think
ultimate? Super ultimate. We have confirmation in the Papa
yes.
rules penultimate.
I don't listen to anything somebody says who's willing to eat human flesh. So.
And the official Papa rules penultimate is described as super ultimate.
All right, Robert's on multiple.
These guys are playing for cash and prizes here. Maybe we should.
And that'll count. I love how that counts, even though the shot didn't even go all
Robert's
the way around.
We're talking like it's the last 5 minutes of a college football game that's 63-0. Let's
Robert.
Let's show
some nice supers.
Yeah, that's 3. That's almost a fourth one.
And he really likes to come around to get those supers rather than using the Magna save. He'll use it, but.
Yeah, he and Andre both have the speed and reaction time and ball vision.
It's really hard
to pull that off.
To do it, the timing it's like.
It's even harder on this game, I feel, than games like Star Trek Next Gen. Partially because the ball is hidden for so long around the back, you can't pick it up cleanly until a while. He staged that. Oh, very pretty. That's a staged flip. Beautiful. So there, one option is to just let the other ball come to rest. That's what Elwin would do there is just wait.
Yep.
Let the second ball come in, come to a full cradle, 2 on the right, and then do a separation.
Yep.
And that's one of the many things I've picked up from watching Keith play about how the game can just be managed in ways that keep the ball alive and keep opportunities alive as long as possible.
When you don't have a ball there, the ball comes in the end lane, but when it's there, it newtons in and almost always will stop, and then you cradle separate.
Yep. Robert's accuracy on the side ramp, pretty much 100%.
Very impressive.
Taking the ransom.
You play this game enough, though. You talk about that being able to hit that loop shot. It's just they play it enough. It's muscle memory at some point. Your brain just knows how to do it.
Yeah. Boom.
Look at this.
This is going to be the rare.
Problem.
I'd say he's got
one of the rarest feats ever in car chase, which would be to get all 4 shots from the side ramp without ever hitting a left loop or a magnet shot.
Oh, it's going to time out.
That would have been awesome, but it was still pretty awesome. 3 side ramps for 80 million there.
So Robert takes the lead for second place.
Only 4.7 billion to go.
He's got to have a lot of safe houses lit right now.
Yes, that's true. Probably
possibly all of them.
2 sets.
And either he heard you or he just knows the rules. I'm pretty sure he just knows the rules.
Oh, he took his headset off.
Maybe he's just going for multi-ball.
That's interesting. Look, he's not wearing his headset
Maybe he did hear you.
Robert, last few years, has taken to wearing a headset while he plays, which is weird because he can't hear the game.
All right, there's a start of a 2-ball quick multi-ball for Robert. 20 million per shot to the warehouse.
Let's see if he.
And this is where he does that applesauce effect.
Yep. But does everyone do it? That was a nice little
flutter.
bow and flutter there to get control.
Oh.
I think he could have
wait it out. Wait for multi-ball.
Yeah.
And there we go. No.
Oof. An unusual sling kick there near the center.
All right.
Wow.
Started multi-ball for the side ramp.
And he's waiting a little bit longer than usual for this cannon shot.
Does the cannon eventually shoot it out? Oh, dear.
That'll count.
It'll count.
Even though it didn't make it.
I don't
just
really
make
know
it around.
why.
It counts.
It says boom. Explain.
Is there a physical switch or an opto? What?
I think if you hit the gate entry and it goes on for long enough, I don't really know. He just got a super jackpot.
I'd be surprised if Robert catches Keith, but he's definitely setting a good target for second place here.
I would be pretty shocked to see anybody catch Keith in this game. This
if anybody catches Keith, we'll be here
did,
for an hour.
At Papa 5 with a game set probably pretty similar to this. Actually, potentially easier outlanes. It was like 2 billion was a shockingly good score. And now
but we got 5.2 up here.
We got a 5.2 on the board.
2
billion is a fantastic score on Dirty Harry.
It was good enough for second place in qualifying at this tournament.
Wow. Nice side ramp super there. The Schatz maneuver.
We try for a cheap jack. Okay.
Nice shot at HQ.
Let's go to headquarters.
All right. Now, this is where a big difference comes in between this Dirty Harry and a traditional Dirty Harry. With the drop target blocking the warehouse, this mode is not worth going for.
Yeah, you got to time it out.
And, boy, that is some solid shooting right there.
Oh, I missed it.
A drop catch there into, again, one of these.
Wow, excellent. Drop catch into the combo.
Who can do that? shouldn't be possible.
And it just drifts into the headquarters.
The Pinball God's rewarded his good play there with a drift.
Yeah, so there's a shot to the warehouse. I don't know if he was going for that or just a missed right ramp.
His rank's getting up there, huh?
Yeah, he's still got
about 3 more shots to the
go.
next ramp. He's kind of far from the 50 million shots, though.
He's pretty far away. He's got more than one rank to go to get to the 50 million shots.
All right, close to warming up another multi-ball.
I'm going to let Josh know that they can do cognac after dinner and maybe some cigars before going home.
Yeah, we are seeing the lights. They're shooting the lights out of Dirty Harry here. This is the finals at Never Drain, Southern California, San Dimas, California. Bowen Karen, Steve Bowden, and Adam Lefkoff here with the commentary. Robert Gagno plays ball 2.
He likes the double. He likes to wait the second time around.
Yeah, I usually find I just screw it up if I don't shoot it right away.
So by letting that first one drain, the ball kicks out and the magnet grabs it.
He took one onto the left flipper as well. So he's letting him drain. He was letting him drain from the right, but he wants traps on the left. That was a good call because with one ball trapped on the left, he can make that side loop, side ramp combo. Bad luck there, but a smart decision making.
Yep.
And especially decision making that lines up with his expertise. Like very few players would make that choice and have it be successful for them. But for him, we've seen him make that combo whole lot of times.
Dozens of times.
Super loops.
Now he is that captain, so his next rank is the 50 million shots.
Chief.
So if he can make it.
And I've heard, I didn't know, but super loops will never time out if you continue to hit them, correct?
That is correct. It's a little bit like the hot dog mania in NBA Fast Break, where as long as you can make another shot quickly enough, you can continue to make them.
Do we know what super loop maxes out at? 50 million?
Keith Elwin may know.
Does it max out? Because if it doesn't, then that might change some things.
His answer to that may be, who cares? I can get points on many other ways. I don't even need to know that particular piece of information.
Watch, he's shooting bullets here.
You think so?
Oh,
he almost shot a bullet there right around the side ramp.
Yeah.
So his next completion of bullets will activate the playfield promotion that we saw from Keith Elwin.
Yeah, he's doing his thing, but with only 2 away, I think you might want to end this multi-ball. Think about hitting those last 2 bullets.
Well, you hit the last 2 bullets. You don't actually get the award. You light the award at the warehouse, and you can cash it whenever you want to.
Cash it in, then right before
he's going to want to get that line up with a multi-ball.
Yep.
Ideally, he'll want to get the 50 million ramps first so that he can line that up with that as well. I don't know what Robert's personal best on Dirty Harry is. I know it's very high, and he performs extremely well in this game. But he may be chasing his personal best here to try and beat the 5 billion score from.
I think it's probably higher than that. We got a local player in Denver, Walt Wood. I think he did like a 9 billion. At least I saw his initials on a game. So
yeah, with no extra balls.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
Extra balls.
Yeah, very much different.
Yes.
It's
absolutely 3-ball game.
9 billion on Dirty Harry is pretty freaking great.
Or freaking boring, right?
He needs one more bullet, just that touch target on the lower left, to light 4x or 5x playfield. So we're going to want to see here to see if he picks off that target on the lower left, or if he just goes directly for multi-ball here.
Looks like he's timing
this out
first.
The letter bomb first, which is the right way to play it.
Sure.
It will not time out on him. He has to hit something. And now it will, but
he got it anyway.
Get it. He picked it up.
Got it anyway.
Right there, Eden is cringing, saying, look how lucky he is.
Well, you make your own luck in situations like this, in my opinion.
Oh, no.
Oh, and this is a critical shot.
Got to make this.
Again, it's a critical shot to start multi-ball, but it will be a playfield multiplied multi-ball.
Is it going to time out or not?
No, you have unlimited time to shoot for Collect Magazine.
Oh, right, he hasn't started it.
He is missing the shot to the left consistently. Well done. A little backhand here.
Got it.
Start,
yes.
And he knows it. He knows
knew it. He knows
this.
Yeah. He knows it's business time now.
Now, hopefully, the timer isn't continuing to go, but I think he gets to play this out as long as he wants to. Boom. So that's super. He had 1.3 before that super, and now he has 1.5.
So it was a 4X.
So it's a 4x or 5x. 1.9 That was a 400 million shot.
I think if you end up
has he still got time?
north of $2 billion and you don't get a first, that I think you can call bad beat.
2.0. The playfield multiplier is still active.
Still there.
It's probably done by now.
Is there any way to know?
But that was $4 million for kicking the ball out of the hole on the left. So 2096, 2104.
It's still lit. He's got 4x still lit. He's getting $4 million for just touching things. Oh, it's got to be off now, right? Yeah, he got $4 million just for touching a thing. He hit a switch and it said $4 million.
I wonder if it was the entire multi-ball then.
Okay.
At the multiplier.
Maybe it doesn't time out.
But now for him to get that again, he will have to go all the way back through the bullets 4 more times. And we saw that from Keith. Keith did it twice. Keith got to he did a 4x multiplier, and then he went back and did a 5x.
So
Robert's clearly at the 50 million
if you're Zach and
area
Andre
now, so it's good.
You're Zach and Andre. You're wondering like, what the hell is going on here?
All you need is 1 point to.
All you need. No, they're not gonna. They're not thinking that.
No,
they're thinking, let's kick some ass and win this thing.
Yeah, but still.
Now, what's great about this is you have a score in the middle of the targets, so he's got the max rank
so
now.
I can only get $3 billion. And
Yeah. Well, like if you do.
Okay.
And a little fumble drain there, but what a ball by Robert Gagnon. He is at $2.5 billion almost, and he's going to need that again to catch up with Keith, who has 5.2 through 2 balls, 5.3 now. Oh, the humanity.
Poor Escher has to go to bed now. He's all bummed. He thought he was going to get to see the finals, but it's bedtime.
Wow.
Special dispensation. Come on.
Yeah.
There's 5.2 billion on the board.
You
He's got to be able to stay up. It's 5.2.
Right in front with the Portland guys.
making bets.
Spending all his
bets for ice cream. Yeah, see, his score is so high now that it can't be displayed during this mode.
That's
right. Bar room brawl 539.
That's some bad dots.
It's like the 5 is there. It's just
like
it's
it's
melded in with the L. It's a new
good.
letter.
Oh, good. Another multi-ball. This is exactly what he needs.
No, what he needs is a teed off double your score shot.
Yeah, that's true. At that point, his score would go over the top, and we wouldn't be able to calculate anymore. He'd be back to last place.
The game would just turn off.
Unless maybe the game would show a billion. You know.
What do you think this is, Indy 500? There have been, I don't know how many games have done that, but it's very simple mistake.
Yeah, how many pinball games? There's a lot of shoot 'em up games. You ask Kevin Burrow about that.
Oh yeah,
he knows about.
Scored a million points in a game that was never designed to expect people to get a million, and so it just shows 100,000 instead of 900. There's no room at the end for the million.
It's just like computer memory. No matter how much you put in, somebody gets more of it.
All right, second Alcatraz.
Again.
Absolutely incredible here. Second Alcatraz.
Fantastic.
That you get
double
for
ransom.
Your 8th warehouse. And he let a couple go there. It's just, in the end, he's after that crisscross you were talking about.
Yep.
We get 2 balls going strongly. And this is an interesting thing about multi-ball. Like you say, it's a 6-ball multi-ball. It's out of control. It's definitely out of control. Pretty much nobody can handle a 6-ball multi-ball.
2 balls?
2 balls?
Yeah, so purposely take it down to 2.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Take it down to 3. 3 down to 2.
Lighten the next 4 warehouses so we can get back to this.
Yep. He's
5-5.
I wonder if he may be closing in on a personal best with no extra balls as well. I wonder. We'll ask him what he.
We would have heard about a game like this.
Well, in tournament play, certainly.
That's what I mean.
I'm just saying, like in general, like playing 3 balls, no extra balls, and getting this kind of a score on it. Maybe it's every day or every week for him. I suspect it isn't.
He tried to. See, even Keith there.
But even there, you can see him like. You see where his skills versus Robert's skills. Robert much stronger on that combo. Andre as well, but Keith's Keith's game knowledge and his success
Keith
at
is
keeping
like,
the balls
whatever.
in play.
I just took 2 shots and made $1 billion off of 2 shots.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Mark's going to have to go run down to the computer store and get some more memory because the video is going to use up all the...
Call the sanitation department. There's garbage in the streets. City of San Francisco does not accept new pinball leagues.
It's also
Wow.
interesting if you watch like Andre Masenkov's body language when he plays, and you watch Keith, and I mean he's been up there an hour of play. Would you say close to an hour?
I don't know.
Not that long, but
I'm not sure.
his posture and the way he reacts, it's always he's very stoic.
Yeah.
And so
You can see him. You can see him occasionally out of rhythm if things are going especially poorly, like in a round. Sometimes you see him in a different pose.
Yep. But when he's comfortable,
he's on.
I just
and
think
you just know
it expends less energy than. I mean, I'm kind of a big energy guy. It wears me out, and I don't know how you feel. Whether you get.
Well, one of my issues compared to Keith, it didn't matter today because it didn't last more than 2 games. But he sits down between play when it's not his turn. I tend to pace around.
Oh yeah, I'm a pacer.
And
Steve, do you pace or sit?
I tend to stand and look at the game. Because I'm trying to answer questions, especially where are the bounces? What did I miss? What should I move? What can I learn from the player there? That's probably one of my mistakes. Is that it may be better if I just walk around and look at it.
No, I
have to answer questions.
I like to do that if I don't know enough about the game.
Yeah.
If I feel like I know enough about the game, I don't want to watch the opponents at all, except to know what their progress is.
Even if I don't know the game, I don't want to watch because I'll end up trying something that they're comfortable with and I'm not, and it's like I need to find my own path kind of thing. Or I don't want to be influenced by what somebody else is doing.
Poor Keith got demoted back to rookie after his stint at chief. But he's worked his way all the way back up to lieutenant again.
Who made the rules here? That's terrible. It should be double lieutenant or like
second. So second lieutenant is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So because that's better than the first.
Yeah. What's after chief? Mayor, governor.
That was
president.
great slap save.
Chief Dan 2.
Right. Yeah, Dan.
So
second Dan,
third Dan, black belt level
why do they all
chief.
Why do they all have to be named Dan? I don't understand
Keith is at $6 billion now. All the Portland guys are having a shot every time he reaches another billion.
Yeah, that's 6 shots.
Noah P.
Now did they drink 6 shots or only 5?
It's like the guy who has to do the push-ups for touchdowns.
Wow.
It's one per billion.
One per billion.
Yeah. It's a new drinking game. It's for not ESPN 8, but it's when.
He did. Right. Yeah, he was finished with that.
Oh boy!
Unbelievable.
Keith Elwin piling on another $800 million on ball 3 after what? Boy, I mean, you just never see that digit.
Where were you the time Keith put up 6 bills on Dirty Harry time?
I gotta find out if that's his personal best.
That is incredible.
All right, we're still
playing. There's still a lot to play for.
Yeah,
game one of the finals.
That's $6 billion, but it's still only 4 points if he wins.
This would be the most dramatic comeback in the history of pinball right here.
Wow,
by a long shot.
In any case, it's rocking, and boy, this is this is insane. So we're here for ball 3. Andre Masikov about to lead it off here. It never drains in Southern California in San Dimas. These guys are playing for $2,500 cash in game 1 of a 3-game final. If you'd like to see the standings, you can go to neverdrains.com to see all of the previous results from the earlier rounds and the qualifying. And one of the things you'll find is that no one has achieved even half this score that Keith Elwin has in the qualifying rounds. Great save there by Andre.
Sorry,
to
Keith
keep
did
it going.
a 3.2, so Keith himself.
I said nobody else, right?
Good save, Boat.
But it has been a tour de force game by Keith Elwin. The number 1 seed, he gets to pick the games. We're very likely to see Dirty Harry, Demolition Man, and
Teed off.
Teed off. Get that. Oh. Yeah, it's maybe a reason not to save that just because it's a reasonable bonus and it was unlikely to be saved.
$23
million.
I agree that it's really tilty, and
it looked like if he tried to save it, he just would have tilted and lost the bonus.
And it could come down to that. It's very tight here for
true, because a point is a point. Yeah.
Oh, 1 point in round one is all you need.
Can help you to advance or win.
Yeah.
To still be viable.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, just that $6 billion is it's a big 4, but it's 4. You know, so it's not like it's 7.
That's true.
It's
It's not
4.
multiplied by
Not
how
4,
much
so.
you win. Although there ought to be
the ball save.
ball save.
I walked away from that.
a
Oh,
gigantic
doggy.
grace period.
That was pretty fortunate. Maybe he knew.
How about our new Papa rule? You can get 5 points if you
Right.
if you get $5 billion on Dirty Harry.
Okay.
Just throw it out
Well,
there.
there were league formats like in the FSPA format
Super
where
bonus point
if
you double everyone else's.
If the player wins a 4-player group, beats the sum total of the second and third place scores, gets a bonus.
Right. And that actually is pretty interesting. It would change strategy a bit.
And so you don't just play for
You can really
you don't
go
just
for
play
the
for
home
high
run.
score. You got to play for a higher target than you're after. Don't we need
Zach's
a
a
warrant?
little,
Don't need a warrant. We've got 5 billion. Oh.
I don't know why. Did he just? Oh, he just needed a warehouse to start multi-ball there. That was why he went for it. That would have been his
surprisingly hard on the fly from the left
badge. All right.
All right,
so
work to do, Robert. Work to do.
Robert Gagno from
assured himself.
Canada.
The world is yours.
Burnaby, Canada.
Zach is at 0. Andre is locked into 1 point, and it's just a question
Only
of
got
whether,
$3.5 billion or so to go.
Zach's shaking his head at that in lane because that was the exact same bump he had, but his didn't go in lane.
Yeah.
It's 3. So all right. If you need to go to the fridge, if you're watching at home, this would be a good opportunity. They're going to get started on the next game in a little while. Even Robert could chop wood for 30 minutes and maybe start getting things interesting.
Yeah, Robert had
Okay.
his rank max, so he was also
back
a
to
chief
it.
back to a rookie.
So he would need to do that again to have
so he's
going to
need to effectively get all the way back to at least the playfield promotion. Wow.
Wow, they picked that one up.
That was a
Nice.
strong
Good pickup.
Yeah, it was. Would
Boom, shaka.
What
laka.
50 million.
What if he
Or 40 million,
saved
actually.
a bunch of people in the final mode, like
Well, he gets
a ton
50.
of them, like 5 or 6?
I don't even know what happens when you get 1 arrest in crime wave, let alone 50. Something tells me that it would still not be enough to keep going right now. But it would be enough to take down that default score of 2 for arrests in crime wave.
Okay. What was his name again? Reg?
WAG, Bill Grubb.
Grubb. A little careless here. We got to get control again. There he goes. That's better.
That's as good as it
All
gets.
right,
Time
what's
for the
he do?
loop combo.
Yeah, he's
loop
bam.
combo.
Boom.
Oh,
it
had-
was nice.
Nice job.
That's
Another
Roy
loop
Roy
combo.
Wills is really good at that. It's a little half drop flip to get it into control. It's really just a reaction thing.
So the difference here between the way
Trouble.
Robert's playing, he did that. He
nudge.
shook that out. It was a
Did he
nudge.
nudge
That
a
was
little?
absolute
Yeah, he
nudge
did.
right
I
there.
didn't
He
see
made
it.
that
There
happen.
was
I
a
was
slight
watching
move.
the flipper, not him. But yep, that was perfect then.
Oh, in a stage flip to
Yep.
save the ball, bailing out of a collision.
He's effortlessly staging too.
Trying to set up for some more loop combos if he could.
Surprised he's not using that. Oh,
If you're interested in,
All right. Back to work.
you're interested
but
in
if he
seeing,
gets to 3 bills, that's another shot for Portland, guys. Everyone in Portland at home, Aaron and everyone else, you guys got to play along with Noah and Pat.
So I first met Robert I would say about 4 years ago at Cal Extreme. It was the first tournament he had traveled to from Canada. And
Before Papa or
before Papa,
Uh-huh.
and because he won the casual division outright, just crushed everybody, and also qualified in the main division.
And no one knew who he was or who. This
Yeah,
kid
no one.
is, and
I'd never met him before. Some Eden knew him, and a couple other people knew him, but most people didn't know him. And here's a place where, like, look at that gun. The gun is loaded with like all the balls.
They thought that was a good idea. I guess that's the only way they can exit them all, or I don't know how
beats
the
me.
underplay fields work.
Anyway, Robert.
How do you do?
Robert was great. He was pleased. And and he was just excited to play, and he remains excited to play all the time. He's just a happy man, loves to play pin.
That's a nice flick there.
Whoa, he just did it. Okay.
Oh, the super pose.
Up and over? What? He's just trying to get rid of one?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just get rid of one of the balls so you can make
He only
the
has
shot.
one more shot to...
Maybe
We're
the
making a
warehouse
rest.
as well.
Oh,
It's an arrest.
made.
50 million.
50 million.
So it is
it's a
true. If he gets
5,
50 arrests, he will
50.
still not have caught Keith Elwood. But it'll be close.
He'd have to arrest the
He'll
entire
kill.
planet to catch.
I'm just excited because I've finally seen an arrest. It's the first time I've ever seen one.
Stuck?
I'm not sure where it's stuck. He had two on one flipper, and ball seems to have gotten stuck up and maybe up top by the one-way gate, and it's out.
Is there a fast forward button to see whether he catches?
There is a fast forward button. You just have to take that little scroll bar on the bottom of your YouTube or your Twitch,
Right,
and
scroll it to a
move
place that
move it a
doesn't
little bit-
exist yet in the
a
future.
little bit further to the right.
It doesn't exist
I
yet.
guess, yeah.
I was recently asked in an interview whether I believe in time travel, and I said that time travel forward in time is possible. We do it every day. It's going back.
That's not your line, right? That's a famous. Did you
Going
make that
back.
up?
Going back. That's the hard part.
No, you can go back, but it just divides into a new timeline. I've seen the movies. Actually, we're in San Dimas. Bill and Ted,
Right.
one of the originals.
I don't think, but
We
Bill
love San Dimas.
Something
Bill and Ted's
strange is
excellent.
afoot.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure establishes the fact that there is one timeline, because otherwise, how do they encounter themselves in the first place?
But didn't
if
Bill
they're
and
part
Ted
of the original
2
timeline.
take care of that?
I don't know. That movie was
that
bogus.
movie exists.
Bill and Ted's
I've blocked
bogus.
Bogus
that
Adventure.
out.
Bill and
Oh,
Ted's
no,
bogus
I've
journey.
blocked that one out.
No, they play
Do
rock,
they?
paper, scissors with death. It's great.
Yeah, I'll bet it.
Reddit.
Do they punch a Gorn or something? They look like that's where they were.
So does he have one more to go to get his second arrest?
It's another arrest.
Not
Oh,
yet.
he's got the warehouse.
Warehouse.
Oh, wow.
They just made an
Oh,
arrest.
look at
the
that!
judge.
Special animation
Oh, wow.
for
Okay.
arrests.
Somebody they
Now
did
with
that?
2, can he get on the board, or does he have to hit the third one?
I think he may have to do a third one, so he did not pass WAG.
And yet again,
Well, we can only hope. He may have tied, because he did tie. Oh, and there's the end of the game. What a game
So-
by Robert Cagno.
see him clapping.
Oh, man. $3.3 billion. Good for the second highest score for the entire weekend on Dirty Harry. Unfortunately for him, the first highest score for the entire weekend was in the same game by Keith Elwood. Over 6 billion points.
Let's see what Keith puts in.
And he's almost guaranteed to go NES here, but we'll see.
Yeah. That's a shout out to Neil Schatz, one of the all-time greats. Lives in the Bay Area. Hopefully he's watching at home right now.
And 2 credits, enough to play a super game.
Neil, if you're watching, text me and let me know. We'll say some nice things about
Robert going to enter his
All right,
own
let's see if he
initials,
gets the,
REG.
With a hard luck $3 billion.
I mean, second place performance, $3.3 billion.
So
1 credit. And nope,
no arrest.
WAG
Nope,
survives.
Still there.
what are the
No
initials
triple
again?
WAG.
Wow.
So I
William?
believe it's William Grupp.
Yeah.
He just popped a champagne cork again.
He is the 72 Dolphins of pinball.
He's safe again.
He's as good as GS on that's a few of those games where
Right.
it's impossible to get 75 million on some of the newer stars.
What's the big buck super thing?
Open
season.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's
Open
one
season
that's a hard
champion.
one.
All right, so this is the 10th of 12 events here in the Papa Circuit. We're at INDISC in Southern California. 2 more to go. We'll be next month in Fairfax, Virginia for the Fairfax Pinball Open. That's February 21st through 23rd. It's a match play tournament with an elimination phase, basically a double elimination tournament with seeding based on short qualifying period.
I was going to say, I think with Keith in 4 in hand, I think he wants to go for the kill here, and I bet he picks Whitewater rather than Demo Man.
No way, man. Oh, right. Oh, no, you're right.
Just did. Whitewater.
In March, we'll be in Louisville for the Louisville Arcade Expo, and that'll be the final circuit event. We've really seen a lot of interest in attendance at these events. Over $15,000 in cash on hand for this tournament. Really the largest I've ever seen for this kind of this type of a qualifying format.
Keith could win the tournament if he had the same first ball like he did last round. He could win this thing outright, but it rarely goes the same game to game.
Yeah, he's already halfway towards multi-ball in terms of those lock targets. That's the part that's tough.
First draft is a good one.
He'll be able to.
He'll use it. I bet
play
during
whirlpool.
this. I bet he'll advance this draft at one point and do a little quick whirlpool. Maybe not. I'd like to get that one. It's like a free one. Great two-ball, multi-ball, one of the all-time great rules. Speaking of Neil Schatz, watch Neil get about $3 billion doing it.
Oh, no, it's over already.
Quick.
One miss wonder.
All right.
And only $5 million. But the last time this happened to him, he actually did have this happen to him at the beginning of the game last round.
Really?
He plowed all the way back through and got a much better whirlpool in his second try.
He's not going on the fly here. He's lane passing over, which most players were going straight up on the fly to the backhand.
Yeah, it's an interesting decision, but if he's feeling more comfortable with it, then
that last one was a little dodgy, though. It
seems too slow.
I don't get it personally.
It seems too slow when it's
really
coming down off the left.
He's really good. Is he going to take this, advance his draft? Yeah.
Sure.
And it's
but
that's that was quick.
The loop hits the rubber up top.
The loop hits something up there, and it can potentially drain. And
that's why I was asking whether he would shoot it or not. It's interesting. The hurry up is 25. The base hurry up is 25 here, not 20, which is factory.
Yep.
I don't know what Belcito was thinking, but
it could be. Maybe it can be changed in software. It could also be. This is the newest ROM, and they may have set that as the default.
I like
for the new
that
ROM.
It encourages you to make the shot. Sometimes you can time it out. And
the countdown lasts a lot longer
curious
too.
To see whether he'd throw it into try to get 5x, but he's already halfway there. He can do it by hand.
A little doho there in the corner.
Where'd he go?
He just wants to. Oh, it came to the tip. That was.
Which way do we go?
That was the first dodgy.
Nice bail out. Wow.
All right.
Bailing out off the extra ball target there.
Dodgy kick out there.
That's
got him into jeopardy. All right, so now
is he going to work up to 5x?
Yeah, he will. He's not going to want to hit those lights right now. Unless he's not interested in 5x. He doesn't need a 4 here. A 2 would be.
No, you don't need a 4.
He gets a 4.
He certainly wants a 4.
He's only one shot away from Gold Rush. I say go for it.
You're crazy. So I think he's going to try to pick off those lights. He's done.
Wow, that. Oh, safe.
And he's done.
Yeah.
All day.
He was waiting.
Yeah, he was the dead man walking there.
Well, he had the save, though. He really, I feel like he did have the save. And it just didn't work out for him. As we zoom in on the Ethernet cable.
Look at all those cameras. If you took all these cables and put them end to end, you could climb to the moon.
Actually, I think you could make a Ford Taurus out of the wires if you took them all.
You could drive a Ford Taurus to the moon.
Oh.
But it wouldn't be called a Ford Taurus.
Well, is it
if
you twist it enough times as it goes there? Is it a Ford Taurus at that point? Does it have to go around in a donut shape?
The soaring Taurus. All right.
I'm not even going to attempt to ask. Okay. Nope.
Andre.
Sorry,
Andre
bad
has 1
math
point.
joke.
Okay, nope.
Andre has 1 point in hand, so a first place here for him gets him right back in it, and so it's hung up on.
He has to be pretty happy to look at Keith Elwin's score and see only 8 digits.
I did this. If you plunge just short enough, there's it's not the usual divot that you get from the kick out, but Jim.
There's an area back there where it's flat enough that the ball can just come to rest, and then it's not moving, and you don't want to shake the machine on your own because, it's bad news. But what's eventually going to happen here is the lock will kick out another ball to him.
Yep, you got to hold the flipper.
So this has to happen, right? And so Jim Belcito has told him, get in there, do this.
Yeah,
now
you don't want
he's
to
going to try to get this ball out with minimal muss and fuss.
Even if it comes around the other way, he hasn't yet. So long as it doesn't hit a switch, he's
coming back into the plunger lane.
All right. Now, at least if it's in the plunger lane, the game recognizes it now, right? So it won't.
Yeah, it's all
okay.
And a stuck ball can be placed on either flipper or in the plunger lane. Player has choice, but In this case, the head ball is barely started, so.
I don't know if you mentioned this before in the other coverage of Whitewater. In tournament play, in 4-player games, the progression of rafts is the same for all 4 players.
We did mention that in an earlier round.
That's one game where I will watch the first player just to see where those first few rafts are.
Oh, now you tell me what to do. Thanks. Yeah, it's true. It does make a bit of difference, especially if you can tell like how early do you get a difficult shot, or I'm gonna need a spine chiller, and then a backhand spine chiller for the two-way combo for and the
three-way combo.
Three-way. Didn't get the three-way.
No, he didn't. That loop is scary the way this one plays.
Yeah, and that might be the reason we saw Keith do what he did with that and pass it over and then flip with the right. Seeing any rejection there, because that rejection out of no way out is the way that people get killed off in a hurry.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Good.
So either he saw it or
that kick out has just changed. That kick out is totally different now.
Oh, and it's just screwed him over.
No, the kick out is totally bad now.
It's coming to the tip. That's 2 in a row. That's how Keith lost his.
You can't even drop stop.
Is he going to advance a raft or not? Nope. He's sticking to his plan.
Yeah, I don't know how you handle that kick out at this point.
You can backhand the which one is the inner loop? I don't know the names of them. What's the lip?
Disaster drop?
Bigfoot bluff. Disaster drop.
If you get the cat, wow.
Off the tip again.
Defensive holding
and
it up.
this time it's
there it is.
That was a great backhand. And that avoids what you were talking about earlier about that kickoff.
Yep.
And those are probably put in there on purpose to make the game more challenging for these top players. It's like it's an art to make the game still playable, but more and more challenging. Yep. And that Dirty Harry was no joke. It's pretty hard set Dirty Harry, and we just saw monster games.
If this continues to be this squirrely, it totally.
Now it's better.
Back. It's like
that was better now.
It's like it just completely forgot about those other 2 kick-outs.
It totally changes the complete. There it is.
Around the world and out.
That was exactly that.
Dropping down.
So now it's just a guessing game now. I mean, you can't trust that kick out,
and you can't react fast enough to know what it's doing. It's right there, right in front of the player.
You know what? If I right now, I'm thinking about advancing rafts during Whirlpool and not trying to go for the kill on Whirlpool, because I don't see how you'd be able to.
It's too inconsistent to really trust it. Yeah, you can't.
You got to have a consistent.
Nobody's gonna get max Whirlpool, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Well, we'll see.
Zach will still go for it because he's Zach Sharp. Is he older or younger than Josh? I always forget.
Zach is the younger brother, also known as Sharpshooter 2.
Oh, okay. That's why Josh is getting so old. Oh, God.
Whoa.
I don't think he really meant to do that.
I still can't remember whether it was Josh or Zach who destroyed my 9-year-old kid sister in the juniors quarterfinals at PAPAtv.
They've each won it, so I think that was Josh. I want to say. I'm sure Josh will text me in the next 15
Made my sister cry
and tell me which one it was.
Now they do the same to me.
Oh, he has to change a poopy diaper first. Can I say poopy on? Oh, it's not the air.
Don't ask me what you can and can't say in pinball broadcast.
Twitch has cleared it. Yes.
All right,
let's go.
Let's go.
Are you sure you want this shown on ESPN?
Yeah, right now the ESPN exec has left. He can see all the sponsors just winning the commercials.
9, 10.
At Cali Extreme a couple years ago, Neil was having trouble hitting.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 11th time's the charm.
Neil was having trouble hitting the ramp, and he let it go down to the flipper and back to the middle 53 times, I want to say, before he got it. It became painful to watch.
Wow.
But what's the definition of insanity?
It's that ramp
yes,
to the left
insanity
of the
falls.
So Zach's attempting to do the one at a time here, but let's see if the kickout's going to be consistently good enough for him to do this.
Yeah, see, this is the right way to manage this. I feel.
You keep it down. And
you
safer.
keep your flipper down and flip only when the ball comes, because then it won't hit the tip of your flipper. You're not raising the flipper all the way to its maximum until the ball is already past that point.
You're right, and the energy of the flipper going up at the time actually deadens the ball.
Deaden the momentum and make it horizontal. It'll go in lane a little bit. That's perfect.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't two-stage there.
It doesn't need it. He's
I know.
He's killing it.
You get it in time.
Looks like the kick.
All right,
the
next
kick,
one's
the
the
kick
money
out is
ball.
back to normal.
20 million on the next shot.
It's still pretty high. Like that would have been a problem the way that Andre was handling it.
You know what? He was thinking about the 20. He lost focus. He's all right.
Oh, that was danger right there.
Yeah.
All right, back to work, Zach.
Very fortunate to get control back.
So the difference. So I feel the difference between what we see in the scores, the scoreboard right now, is that Keith Elwin also has a majority of progress towards the first
no one else has
multi-ball.
locks. Good point.
No one else has the locks.
Ooh, that one
So
came
on the
screaming
scoreboard,
around.
wow.
Oh, there's
a lock
yeah.
and a save. And
oh my goodness!
Keith has only
all
one
right,
shot left for
5X,
Gold Rush.
3, 4. Oh, we missed it by 1.
Missed it.
Came back around. Oh, we've seen the backhand. We've seen almost the slap save.
Lock one down. All right.
Nearly had the 5X. Missed it by 1. Had a 20% chance.
Yeah, Zach looks pretty relaxed here.
Yeah,
he's doing fine. He knows how to play the game.
I like his approach of doing the flutter.
This is a good approach of just flipping and then dropping as the ball comes. Dead in the momentum.
Excellent.
He'll take the shot. Oh, on the fly. Yeah, he likes to do that.
Oh boy. Wow, the slings are very sensitive.
All right,
all right, park it here.
Yeah,
let
no,
this
it'll
drop.
come on down.
I like the Insanity Falls ramp here personally because you want to. Then you'll light the next
mode.
Dang, lost.
But he wants to progress that raft though. I think there's good incentive. He's got 2 things going, and it's a pretty easy shot, unless it's not.
I mean, look at it. It's pretty tight scoring right here.
Yeah, there's nothing in it.
Not much in it so far. All 3 players played their whirlpool without much success. Zach having the best success out of it, but then he didn't score the man overboard bonus.
In earlier game.
Whoa!
In earlier games.
Perfect drop.
Yeah, that was nice. In earlier games, the upper flipper occasionally gets wonky. It loses energy or something, and that it might come down to who can hit a triple jackpot versus a single or double jackpot.
What does it take to pull off that kind of live catch?
That was that
perfect timing. Because isn't the flipper, at least fluttering a little bit when you flip every time? I mean, doesn't it, a little bit of a vibrate at the top of the stroke?
And that was complete reaction. That wasn't. He hit that target and it comes screaming back just like there, and that was remarkable.
It's one of those. I meant to do that. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Well,
that's the ticket.
I believe Robert does it on purpose. I mean, I believe he has the capacity. He has. Ability.
Most of the time, I would
above and beyond.
He has the ability, but sometimes you just,
I don't think it was. I'm going to live catch this now because I just missed. I don't think that was the case, but who knows? What? All right, let's see what. You can't back in that on the fly, but he's got 2 locks.
Nice job.
Robert, being the one who had 2 points, he could turn the table on Keith and.
Yeah, it'd be a really big feather to anyone who wins this, really. But for Andre or Robert to say I took down Zach and Keith at the same time in the same event, in the same final.
Let's see if 5X comes out.
Real strong.
Where is it? What do you get? Is it advanced raft? I don't.
It
see
won't
it
tell you.
Right.
It won't really. It won't tell you during
during
man overboard.
Oh, he tried to backhand it.
You can progress your locks. You just can't see them.
Right. There it is.
Yep.
So it's
right,
it's
extra
all
ball.
background, light extra ball.
Unless
extra ball.
Oh, okay. Unless it's too early to start multi-ball.
Is ready. Yeah, it is, but
is 16 now.
I don't think he cares about that. I think he wants to get some points on the board. He's lit lock 4 and lock 5 just in case.
Too bad you can't stack.
All right,
but that's
here's
the
the
reason
key.
to play multi-ball is that those shots would then progress your next
need all 3,
multi-ball.
Robert. Come on.
The jackpots are only 14 million here.
Money.
All 3.
But 1.
2.
No good. 3. No good. Only 14 million. Right. So it's basically rafts at this point.
Yep, absolutely.
Ideally, make yourself a secret passage or something.
And play down into 1 ball and then, he got 1, so he can't do the restart.
I don't think you're going to see Robert do that. He's going to take the jackpots.
Wow. That was 90% over.
Right there, though, Bowen, I don't agree with that. Much better value to advance that raft right there.
I don't agree with it either. I think rafts are the way to go right now. But
this multi-ball is basically dead to him.
Yeah, Robert. Oh, bad bounce there.
Then this will not count. This will not happen.
No, yeah.
He will get this as a grace period. That's the home ROM. That's the home ROMs.
Yeah. Every other game I played, I know that's going to happen.
Yeah, you don't bother. It still doesn't work for
Whirlpool.
Whirlpool.
I know,
okay.
it's so annoying. But you can check your status on your vacation jackpot progress.
All right, so with 72 on the
barely
board,
gets
it's one of the
But he's played his multi-ball.
the lower multi-balls. Now, Robert, I have faith that Robert will get to his second multi-ball here.
All right.
He's going to cash in the raft. He always cashes in whatever he's got. A little further you go with the rafts, the more shots are required to finish the rafts. Oh, and this could be a tilt.
I don't
out
think he
anyway.
needed to do that. His first pump put it straight up, but went down the middle. Probably would have tilted if he had to do anything else there. So, all right. I say Robert, even though his score is front, he's behind right now.
He is behind because he's the only one that's
multi-ball
played a
again.
multi-ball?
Yep.
Is he the one that's played his
Yes.
3-ball? Okay, yes,
But
he's behind.
Andre and Zach do not have much progress on. Zach got a lock or two.
Zach has 2 locks ready. Andre has, I think,
And
0.
remember, when you share locks in this game, you don't lose them, but Keith has to relock, and it actually can help set up the 5X better.
Right. All right. Right now, he's got Advanced Raft ready to go. Probably take it.
He'll take it, yeah, because you're only 2 away now. He could really time the 5X.
And
here
ESPN, make sure you're watching this of the repeated plunges.
The plunge report.
Was ESPN named after a guy named ESPN, the ESPN guy?
What?
It's from up there. You just keep talking about ESPN as if it were a person.
Oh.
It might as well be.
Trouble.
There are people named Espen.
I wonder, did he get that last lock before he tilted?
No.
You're confident of that?
No. But that's my final answer.
It looked like
It
he
grazed
might
it.
have
I don't
on
think
the
it.
slap
I
save.
don't think it got it. It grazed it. But
He
I
may
don't
have
think
hit
it
one of the
got
2
it.
targets, but he had not hit either
One of the
target.
Yeah.
scariest things in pinball is playing whitewater when you need one more target to get to multi-ball on ball
Right.
3.
Oh no.
And 100 times in a row, it's going to be fine. But the one time you need it is that. It's like,
And drain
it's like
right
that
off of it.
castle hit on medieval.
Right. And the worst part is thinking about it because you're looking
Yeah,
at it.
yeah.
You're looking at it as, okay, all I got to do is hit it. All I got to do, and then hit it, drain.
There's
just
no
got-
Oh
better,
my God.
I just need this one more thing.
there's
Yep.
no better
Uh,
feeling than at least having the locks lit. But
all
to
right.
survive that shot.
Which is why the perfect shot is if you can glance it off the target and go in. No,
And you
just
know what?
glance off.
Yes, you want to backhand that shot. You do not want to forehand that shot to the left target.
I'm not sure what Andre is concerned about here. There was at some point earlier a little piece of almost drifty, like hair-looking stuff behind
schmutz?
the
Schmutz on the
left
playfield.
lock target,
What's on the playfield?
and maybe it moved around a little bit. But in any case, yeah. So a couple of things about these players. Andre won the Papa World Championship.
3 years ago. When
It
was
would have been in 2011 now.
He broke Elwin's streak, right?
Yeah, Keith Elwin had won 3
in a
straight
row, yeah.
and didn't make the finals at 14. The final was between
Lost in a tiebreaker.
Andre as well as Josh Sharp, Kaylee George, and
Whoa.
who was the fourth? I can't remember the fourth right now. I'm sorry.
Right there is why you don't want to raise the flipper, because I don't think that happens to Zach on the same
Yeah,
way of
with
catching.
the way that Zach was handling that is I feel very very smart.
Yeah.
Andre has also lost his kickback,
Yeah.
so that's a danger on the left out lane.
Oh, so he's once again the penultimate light before 5X. The light before the light that
The
you
light
want.
before that.
I don't really understand what you're talking about here.
It was the penultimate
The
discussion
penultimate
before.
The Mystery Canyon is only worth $5 million, so I don't see how ultimate that really is.
It's Greek and
Peninsula?
ultimate is
What?
it's a root.
Peninsula? Penzance?
Isthmus?
Pirates. Now we're going to pirates.
Penance?
Yes.
Penance? The other one?
You think? You know what?
It's two words.
With
It's two-
only one locklet, I would absolutely try to get my kickback going with the way that squirrely kick out is. It's
yeah.
playing without a net.
I wonder if he's gonna act differently here than he has on the kick out.
Let's see if he changes.
He looks like he's ready to do
He's
something
trying
different.
to do a little flutter. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh,
that's
this
no.
is big
Get-
trouble.
okay.
Got out of there cleanly and
That's two.
Second
glanced
raise
off the lock
Yep.
target on
And
his
this
way
is
in
5X next.
to get the 2x.
5X playfield
So-
next.
He's not
so
ready yet, but he's going to have to do
Yeah.
it the hard way.
As you'd say, the game breaker is
is
available.
the game
All right,
breaker.
here we go.
This
Left.
game breaker's ready.
You keep hitting the left loop until you graze that left one. That's
Where-
what I would be.
What did
doing
you play?
now.
Did you play some NBA Street or something? How did you?
Mhm.
Where you get a game breaker from? Is that
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game breaker meter.
Oh, so you got
Because
the-
there's some games that have good game breakers
the
and some games that
rejects.
have poor game breakers. Like in my opinion,
Oh
He's
man!
exactly in the same spot as
Oh,
Keith
wait.
Elwin right now.
He's going to need one more target.
Yep.
5X
like
playfield will be ready to go for him for ball 3.
He'll start 5X and then try
He
to
needs
hit
to go
that target.
5X, hit the target on the left.
Yep.
Not
Go
die.
in, lock.
5X,
Not
hit the
die.
target, not die
Go
off
in.
of it.
Very scenario in the quarters.
We just talked about that.
Yep.
All right, Zach.
Oh, boy.
Let's see what Zach does. He's only up to light extra ball.
It's funny how we've seen a few 5X multi-balls that didn't really pan out to
No,
very much
because that upper
lately.
flipper gets all wonky.
Especially when you need it most.
Yes, it's remarkable how hard that
The
shot.
flipper seems to work fine, except when it's lit
Well,
for
you saw
jackpots.
Robert on the second one. You see, but when you flip it 2 in a row,
Punch.
that second one gets in the way of the third one. It makes it
7.
very difficult.
8.
Hey.
Oh, it only took him 8 times. 8
Oh,
tries
whoa.
this time.
All right, 2 locks, 2.
Oh, good. He won't have to plunge again.
Zach took a 0 in the first game, so he really has to get a first here. He can get a second, but he's thinking first. And so I'm wondering whether he's really going to try to bring in 5X here.
He's got to, but he's got to be really careful now
Yeah.
because he's already has
Yeah.
one target lit.
And you generally graze the right one on the backhand if you're going to
Get
get
the
it
extra nothing.
for absolutely no points.
Yeah, it was.
There. Kids watching at home, that's the way to handle the feed. Don't hold your flipper up until you need to.
It's like kids.
Oh, it's
Everybody.
kids.
I meant that in the
Yeah, I know.
the
The
royal
royal kids.
Yeah, we're all kids.
Kids,
at heart
everyone.
because we love
That's
pinball.
beautiful. That's
ESPN,
exactly
they're
what you're
watching.
after here. Now here,
Yep.
do you think you'll
Again,
catch in the
yep,
raft?
you got to.
That's
I know.
interesting.
He's
Why
got-
not?
Do
why
the combo.
Yeah, why not try to get the spine chiller
He's trying,
first?
No, he wants that 5X. That's all he cares about right
All
now.
right.
He doesn't care about his rafts.
Oh,
Fine,
be careful with
fine,
that
fine.
target.
Yeah, but DC is like angling to the left of it.
Yeah.
Definitely, he's definitely
Let's see
shooting
if he
late.
does there, it's still there. Oh,
Okay.
That's dodgy. No, one more to go.
One more to go.
All right, so
Okay.
5X will be next. He's got the 5th out of 6 awards.
Ideally, he
the Mystery
doesn't wanna
Canyon
light
for the
the
5
lock.
million. Yeah, you'll want to take your 5X.
Yeah, before you get the lock. Otherwise, you have to go around and you can still do it with the third lock lit, but it makes it a little harder because you got to go around. All right.
All right, transfer.
Sometimes right here.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
the lock is
All right,
lit.
so he's gonna
Shoot
go
the
for-
ramp.
And now he's like,
He's got
he's a
a
little.
transfer.
you could hear
Back-
him.
You can backhand the ramp. Okay,
He's gonna
transfer.
go
Transfer. He'll do
spine
it.
chiller
Ramp.
into the.
Oh.
Bounce it. No.
Do it again.
Just keep playing this until you get
Yep.
it right.
Absolutely. It's only
And whatever
ball
you
2,
do, don't
right?
hit no way out because you'll lose your opportunity
and
at the 5X.
you can plunge this on ball 3 if you worst case is ball 3. It's
Ah,
$2
too
million
fast.
for a combo.
Too
but
fast.
not what he was after. This is a very tough combo. He's going to try to make that again.
It's funny.
Oh!
One thing you don't want to do.
Yeah.
I think you'd rather drain than do that.
And a
Although
multi-ball start, but this is the big scoring
you
opportunity.
get
Come back
3.
at it.
Yeah.
Come back
Come
at
on.
it.
You get a triple here. It's just as good.
14.
One.
Nope.
14.
He went early.
No.
Single.
No.
I'm telling you, it's having
man.
very few triples.
Well,
Oh, it gave him a little delay there because it didn't kick out. All right, he's in good shape
So-
here. Oh,
now he's got the same multi-ball as Robert Gagnon
Yep.
had at this point.
Let's see.
I feel that he's better off ripping rafts
all right.
than trying to
Is
pick
he
off
gonna
14
is he
million.
gonna let the 2 settle on the left, or is he gonna put the left one up now?
Just let it settle and then
Okay.
and then do a separation.
Yep.
Perfect
but
separation.
why not?
Oh.
Why not take a raft off? And, well, when Robert was in the same situation, we told
Yeah, but
you,
it's
you said he
different
should
now.
get to rafts.
I understand,
What's
but
the
that
difference?
was because that was ball 1. This is ball 2.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
I think it's you're a little less gung ho about.
Oh God!
no!
Double drain! Oh!
He's less likely to get back to multi-ball now with 1 ball, so that's why you're all in at that point. Robert wasn't all in because he was only on ball 1.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
it's
to me, it's a very similar situation.
you make the
and
you shoot what you're comfortable with, and
getting a raft, you're gonna start getting almost as many points from the raft as from the jackpot.
so
And every raft you collect will raise the jackpot as well.
so Keith and who's player 2?
Player 2 is Andre.
Andre.
So Keith and Andre have yet to pull the trigger.
Oh,
again.
Oh,
All right,
excellent job. That was
sweet.
fantastic.
That was
Now, has Robert used his 5X yet?
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah.
no.
No.
Robert's got
Robert has
5X.
Robert's got
He's got a
Mystery
50
Canyon.
million. He's got 50 million to advance raft. 2 shots on it, but each shot would also be like 2.5 million.
Yeah.
So
He'd probably play left ramp during. If you got a 5X here, you just go
get
the left,
the
ramp
howling. No, nothing's better than 5X howling. Wow, the
backhand and spine chiller.
I don't.
Danger is his middle name.
Don't see many whitewaters where you can backhand that. You can backhand from here.
He's going for lock targets, I think.
Shoot the spine chiller and try to grade. Oh, actually, you need the other side. You think he'll shoot it?
Oh, looks like
that was a spine. I think that was a spine chiller shot.
I hope Keith will watch that because you don't want to. That's the target that Keith needs, and you don't want to hit it with the right.
He needs the other target.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Oh, and he's got
so
to relock
everything's
it.
fine. Everything's fine.
He might graze it when he's relocking anyway.
Yeah. Now the way this is set up, if he goes Insanity Falls, and then picks off.
Yep, he gets one more try.
Yeah.
But he needs to get Insanity here.
Would have been a little better off the other way because he's trying to get to 5X.
Yeah. He has to get the Insanity here. He has to get it ready, primed. Huh.
Oh, he's just going to lock up.
I guess he decided.
It's a couple opportunities to
you're right.
Go after the lock target while shooting for the lock at the same time.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
All right.
So now I think he's just going to cash it in.
Yeah.
5X, forget it.
Nice.
Just take the points.
Yep. Yeah, you don't mess around on ball 3 when you've got the opportunity. If he wins this game, it's over.
Keith hits the trifecta. Come on.
Let's see if he does
Keith hits it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a little dodgy on the
one. No 2.
Oh,
two.
But very smart, not doing anything on that miss.
Yep, he let a ball go so he could claim the doubles. Boom. Here comes another double.
Could have parked it in the.
Yeah, that kick out is so late from up there.
Trouble.
This is fine.
Boom. Nice 2 staging of the brain. He did 2 things at once there. Wow.
That's
did that
trouble.
stick?
That's real big trouble,
no,
but it worked out.
He
got another double and golfed the ball into the bumpers to advance the raft.
So now his jacks go up.
It's up to, what is it now, 30?
38?
He'll be 40 now.
40.
No,
he didn't go
he's
up
got
yet.
one more.
Yeah, it's spine shoulder to get as well.
I'm curious to see whether he'll shoot it right now if he gets back to a trap.
I think he's just going to take 36s.
Yeah, he's got doubles.
Here comes again.
Oh, he got a little bit. It was tough. That was the decision, right?
264.
Right,
Here's a couple more come.
Bam.
36.
Bang, jackpot. Oh, missed that.
Yeah.
But 36 is all
Nice.
day.
That kick out is so late coming out of there.
Yeah. It is. The timing's all. That's gone. Oh, it came back. That's coming back to a trap. He doesn't have to. Yeah, it's so hard to park it. It's funny because on most whitewaters the timing's different.
What do you mean by park it?
By park it as in you don't have to look at it. The ball is somewhere where you don't have to worry about it. And the whirlpool is a good place to park it. Right now, he can sense. That was
a little
He'll get one more.
fumbly.
He'll get this one.
Light turned off.
All right, 5X, and then he has one shot for his
one shot for his next.
5X will be next.
7.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, and it would only have been a 50 million advance on top of the dog howling.
Meanwhile, he's being taunted by a gopher.
Well, same game. Now he makes the shot when it's lit.
16 waterfalls.
Oh, that.
Oh. Perfectly moved there. Not even a danger.
Not even a danger, which is amazing. Yeah. Take a minute. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you think he'll just
this is
spine
5X.
chill out?
Yeah, spine chiller, get your raft, get your bonuses, and then go back into whirlpool whenever you feel like it.
Yeah. Would you? I guess if the kick out were better, you'd even.
Oh, there it is.
Holy
right off the edge of the flipper.
Smokes.
Wonky kick out off the tip.
So how much was that gone?
So
50 million gone?
So that was
minimum.
more than that.
Probably a
just
couple
just
hundred.
4, 6, 8.
just a spine chiller would have been a 40 by itself because it was an advanced raft spine chiller, and then you got the 10, 15, 20 if you can keep that
going.
up.
Yeah.
That's a crazy way to end that ball.
And he might have gotten another advanced raft there too, because
it's at the very beginning of it. You're pretty close. You only need 3 more shots.
That's the bad news. The good news is he has 459 million points.
Playing a really strong multi-ball. Now Andre has a 5X opportunity as well.
Yes.
He can lock both balls. He can basically do exactly the same. So it's Andre who needs the left target. You said Keith needed it.
You're correct.
So he's got a couple chances to
got
get
it.
that target. He's got it. This
Okay.
All right.
the game breaker is
Take
ready.
it.
He needs one lock. So what does he do next now?
Well, he's got to.
He's going to lock
take the second one.
Lock the second.
Take the second one.
Then
right.
Start 5X and then
And
pray
then
to
not
God.
die. Not
pray
die.
To God you don't get the kick out to the tip of the flipper.
And look at it. He's
yeah,
like,
he knows it.
he knows
He knows
this is a critical ball situation.
I did this the other night in qualifying. I think you guys were watching actually and completely flubbed it.
Were you jumping?
Okay.
I was a little.
Okay.
There's two.
There's two.
Okay.
Here's where it can go
2
wrong.
shots
though.
to go.
If you miss that inner loop, you lose your opportunity.
Oh, he's not going to miss this big football
No, I don't
shot.
think
Nobody
so.
misses this.
Don't think about it.
Really?
Don't think about it,
He hasn't missed
Andre.
a field goal all year.
Come on, don't think about it, Andre.
Nah,
This is a
Just do it.
This is a layup.
it's a layup.
I mean, the good news
Yeah,
is
but there's a little
it
sweat
hasn't
on the
taken
court.
him 11 times to plunge the ball.
How many?
2.
He's getting there.
2.
2.
Yeah, you can see him. He's
yeah.
definitely affected.
Just
He's
take a
definitely
moment.
affected by
Just-
Yep,
this.
definitely.
3.
3.
Take a moment.
Quattro.
Mhm. And my feeling is the
5.
less you think about this, the better you do.
Oh, you know what?
It's lock 1.
I'm just throwing in case the Pinburg directors might be watching this. I'm just throwing this out there. Put Whitewater in Pinburg finals. It's such a fun game to competitive 4-player. Whitewater is just awesome with this 5X.
Be nice kick out. Okay.
Wow, he
he's got it!
Oh, that's-
Okay.
The multi-ball has
that's
begun with a
halfway.
maximal timer, 24
All right,
seconds for him to
Andre.
make
Doesn't
jackpots.
matter if you don't make
It
the shot.
will
You
be-
gotta
Come on, make
100
the
million.
shot.
90 million
90.
a shot.
Bam.
90.
1,
2.
90.
Oh.
Missed
Double,
the
he's got
third 90,
time.
but he's
Alright,
got
but
double
still got
jacks
time. Still
and
got time for
to make
90s.
more 90s. There is time for...
Oh, Lazarus!
Lazarus.
Come on.
All right. Here it is. It's
Another
still
chance
going.
for
Oh,
90.
he's
Still
two
got
loaded
time.
up.
Another one. It's 100.
100.
It's
100.
another 100. Oh, my God. He got it. He's
did.
got enough to go over Keith Elwin for the game from this 5X
He's going to
multi-ball.
come out at 600 right now because
He's got it. He's at
He's over
520.
500.
He just to put the ball through the
All right,
secret passage.
5X is over,
that's-
but he is
5X is over,
taking
but
the
the
lead.
jack is still 48 million. He needs
Yeah.
to settle down, play this right, make 48s.
48
There it is.
down.
Oh, he missed it didn't stick, but it came back
Carom,
out again.
oh, and a carom,
Oh.
poor a bad carom
I'm
there.
going to go on a limb and say that's the best value from a Lazarus this year.
Well, he still would have been in multi-ball because it was the third ball that
Yeah,
Lazarus
but
back out.
It set up. It didn't just Lazarus.
Well
It set
done,
up out of
Andre.
Lazarus to the lock. So
Big pressure shots by
That's-
Andre. Big.
you know what? And
Big.
from the ESPN guy just came back in the room.
Oh, he's
because
definitely back. Yeah.
That was
Otherwise, Elwin
he's
walks
brought,
away.
He's brought other people
That
to
was-
the room.
on.
that was a Zach Sharp level of Lazarusing. Zach had, I think, in
can Jaron
Chicago
to Lazarus?
in Chicago in October. I think he had 5 different Lazarus balls in the different rounds of the finals.
Doesn't Papa rule say you only get one? The first one's good, but if it does it twice,
Yeah.
there's some old rule somewhere where you can't.
No,
get
that
two.
that's a returned ball due to, say, a mechanical issue where, like, if the
Alright.
flies through the trough or something like that.
I have a Whitewater and I play it every night, and I have never in my life on mine anyway seen a.
Well, this is actually the second one that Andre has
It must be the
experienced.
way
We saw
Really?
earlier
Got
he was
another
playing Whirlpool, and he was concentrating hard on the top. The ball drained down the center. He had another one ready to shoot a Whirlpool for 25 million, and the bottom ball, I don't think he even saw it. The bottom
Just
ball
came back
bounced
up.
back up onto his flipper and then redrained.
Wow. It must be something about the angle of the way this game is set up that there's a spot.
It's Andre. It's the magic of
The magic of
Massenkoff.
Andre.
Massenkoff magic. We could start calling it a
Oh,
Massenkoff
this
instead
is,
of a Lazarus. Yeah, he's already got some.
That's
other,
been such a pretty ball.
and he's
He's
so-
got
and-
5X ready again.
5X
He's
is
got
ready
the
again.
5X is ready.
He's got two shots to go to get another
Did
wrap.
that stay in there?
That's,
No.
that's
yeah,
done.
that's gone.
Well, why
We
not?
saw that from the left a lot more. That's why.
Wow. Critical ball. Beautiful ball. 600 million. Beats out Keith Elwin's 459.
It's good for at least third.
Yeah. Guarantees him at least 1 point.
Zach has some 5X going as well.
Yeah, so Zach,
He already
he's got a
played his-
93 million behind him
Yeah.
and from Robert, but that's
He's
he's not far enough ahead to be safe.
What's interesting here is when he starts.
Eight.
Is that 5X or is that 5X?
9.
That
5X will begin, and he's going to
that
begin
is
it.
5X.
He's going to begin
Advance
it with
a
a raft, which will immediately award him, in this case, 40 million.
Yep. And then it's going to each of the next
12.
arrows. It's going to light 3 arrows for him, and each one of
13
those
times
will
the charms that. All right, so that. What would you do here? Probably just crank out spine chillers or go for the raft?
Spine chillers.
Oh, especially when the spine chiller is one of the rafts.
Yeah, you gotta go spine chiller anyway.
If you wanted to go deep, he'd hot foot this, but 50 million hot foots.
Can you do that? Can you start hot foot? Of course. Oh yes, of course. I'm sorry.
Nice. He shot disaster drop, which spotted him a hazard.
All right,
Yep.
it spotted him.
The left
ball's
orbit.
garden.
Third one.
Big trouble. Nice out.
Okay.
It's a 50 million shot here.
Oh, it's actually
one more shot.
Still got a chance. 50 million
Make
shot.
it.
There it
Boom.
is.
Very last second.
Yep.
Good job.
He's at 186. Still a long way to go, but Whirlpool Challenge is ready.
Yes,
he can get back into Whirlpool. And he has managed that mine kick out better than anyone else in this game.
Oh, clearly that
he has the best chance of anyone of pulling off a big Whirlpool. And
quick bone. What level does he need to take the lead here?
Well, let's
40.
see.
All right, do the math.
Somewhere in the 30s. Right?
I don't think. I think it's about that far. I mean, what is he chasing? Keith Elwin scores 459 million. He came into this at about 230, so he needs 220 million in points here. Completing
so that's, the second one.
Completing the first chain of whirlpools is worth 65 million. So he'll need, I would say, 2 chains, 12 shots. 11 more.
Actually get the ball on the flipper before we worry about this.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
Whoa, that was nice.
And just bad luck there. He got an advanced
bailed
draft
out the
off
ball
that.
so that he could nip the other one that was in trouble.
Yeah, truly skillful play there.
Unlucky.
And the game just did not give him the time of day or the opportunity to do something with that. That was as well as anybody could have handled that, I think.
So, he's
and
handling
he's like,
the
come
kick out
on,
so
man.
well.
Give me a chance.
I played it well.
You know what?
Give me some reward here.
Give me something
Come
to
on.
play with.
At this point, I think you just...
Boulder
just
Garden.
keep going.
Oh, that didn't work out as well. The kick out
has
is
changed
just
again.
messing with everybody, and he's going
trying to
back.
advance.
Hit the kickback back on. Keep hope alive.
Is he going to take it?
I think
he
needs to
didn't
plow.
take it.
I think he needs to plow through and get back to Whirlpool.
There's one lock.
Get back to 5X.
He's got to get the kickback on first.
Nah, just go to 5X. Don't worry about the kickback. You don't miss a shot, you're at 5X. Well,
okay.
Missed one.
See?
Oh, you got the
kickback
kickback anyway.
You owe me some ice cream.
I don't. There was no ice cream in that. I'm just saying. Right now, what he needs to do is get to 5X.
There was no alleged ice cream in that.
Nothing else matters here. He needs to get to 5X and do some spine chillers.
Lost another one.
Maybe advance a raft for probably it would be up to 70 by then.
What's he going to do with the 5X right now?
Spine chillers for 100 million plus 1 advance raft for 70. Give him catch Keith. At this point, you're not getting back to multi-ball until it comes. He's got to survive 7 more hits.
6 more
hits.
Okay.
This is a man who plunged 13 times. He can hit targets 6 times.
Yeah, those targets.
He's going to try and bring those targets into the conversation, though. If he completes
so
the second
he's willing
set,
to just shoot
right,
no
okay,
way out.
Grazed off a target. He's halfway there.
He's glance and graze.
Yeah.
I also like the kickback.
Oh,
okay.
Kickback's on, so he's fine there.
I know, but still,
you
you don't
want to lose the kickback because
he's
there
2
are
shots
4
away.
targets to go to start another multi-ball. And, he's going just right for it.
Yeah.
He doesn't give
I would love to hear.
And he's blowing off the whirlpool at this point because of the potential danger. 1, 2.
My God.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Why? What is he doing?
He's going for the lock targets.
It's not worth it the way that you got to come from the right.
He's going for the lock
I know,
targets.
but that thing is death on that loop.
I don't know.
Take your.
Look, man.
Yeah, but there.
These guys are in the finals and we're not.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But at the same time, he needs there.
2
That's how you
targets
get it.
to
Good
go.
job.
1 target to go. Hot foot
Oh,
interrupts
no,
the progress.
Hot foot.
He's got it ready.
And
now
that's right. Time that out.
Wouldn't you love to take a camera into multi-ball?
No, screw that.
No
3 million
way.
extra per shot compared
Too
to
risky.
a missed opportunity. Head for big foot.
got one
Hey, Josh, would you have taken?
No, under no circumstances.
No.
It's
Yeah,
6:54 in the morning already.
these are sharps.
We need to get this over with.
Yeah. Boom.
Very good decision making
No, I agree.
to go for the multi-ball here.
All right.
And
Need all 3.
Astounding shot making and recovery ability to get there.
Yep.
This
on.
is
Need
a
at least
22,
2 of these. 1,
44,
2,
60, no, 66, but 44 million a shot for the rest of this multi-ball. He's chasing 459 million from Keith Elwin, 660 million from Andrei Masenkov. And he needs. This is fine. There's no
yes,
trouble.
That's good.
Trouble. It was fortunate. It was
trouble.
That was fine.
That was not fortunate at all.
That was fine.
That was knowledge.
That's one that I could do.
Hey.
Well,
I could do that one.
The knowledge of just sitting there to wait for it to do what
to
do your bidding.
Okay.
Before that.
All right.
There's a nice separation.
Beautiful separation. Make a jack, separate. Make a jack, separate. Until you fail one of these tasks, you can keep this up as long as you need to beat any score.
All right.
He needs 2 more to beat Keith Elwin.
He's got 6x. He's got a class 6 here.
Oh.
It's all right.
Oh,
okay.
Bad separation.
Nice. Damn.
Yeah, these.
He missed the live
Jailbreak.
catch.
There's a chance.
He almost. It didn't.
Oh.
He still has time if he could do
Okay,
it right
wait.
now.
Well, no. But so now he's back in.
Now
and he's got
he needs to get another 5x. Loaded up.
I would like to see him go back and relight the kickback here before.
Yeah, he's only got
proceeding.
one spot. It's worth it.
And the bottom spot tends to be the easiest one to hit.
Or least dangerous, or if it's going to go out, it'll go out the light you just lit.
Get the extra nothing.
For nothing.
Yo, wiener.
All right, let's get the
All right,
wonky kick
fingers
out.
crossed.
There it is.
Nice job.
Okay.
Nice recovery.
Oh, he likes to shoot on the fly.
All right.
Advanced Raft here could do it with bonus.
No
way.
Are you kidding?
He's at
6x. 6x what?
It's
You're thinking of ROMs that accidentally give everybody every award.
No,
yeah.
even
his bonus is.
He'd have to be player 4 to exploit that bug anyway, right?
If
so
he
it's
advances.
not that one.
Yeah.
So that's gonna work here.
It's 3 million a hazard too right now.
Yeah.
When Carl had 2.5 billion, his bonus was like what 40, 50 million.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be that
high. Needs to
high.
advance one more round.
Yeah, I like the kickback here, but it's pretty.
Good
shot. Good shot. If he can get his butt into 5x again, there's 3 million for the hazard,
Okay.
5 million for the mystery canyon.
All right, kick out. What do you have for him? Kick out.
Keith's 460's not looking as good as it did a little while ago.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, don't be lured into that last target.
This is my favorite raft music.
The
14.
14 is it? Yeah.
Here comes 5x.
$5X.
Would you hit that in advance?
What?
He's got one. He's got, what was it? 70?
Would I shoot Boulder Garden for 70 million to beat Keith Elwin in the finals of a tournament? Why, yes, I would.
Second place, he needs to get to
beat Keith Elwin in a game in a tournament. Yes, I will do that anytime you let me do it. But he needs.
50.
Oh, it wasn't the only one.
The only one.
He needs the under the ramp. Well, in that case,
but
this is the way to go.
He's ripping it though. Nice.
Yeah, but how
20.
He's got Keith at least.
He got 15 million, 25.
And this is all after the blown live catch.
523. He's now chasing 660.
Almost got his trouble.
Oh, go for the Boulder Garden shot. Did you
Chasing
go for it?
He's got the kickback. New chase is 660 million. He has beaten Keith Elwin, who will now be no better than third with a 458 million game of whitewater here in the finals of INDISC.
Amazing. And this is after
after $6 billion
on Dirty Harry.
They could flip. We could get to triple fours. So they could absolutely flip the scores from game one.
Here in San Dimas, we're at the Never Drains in Southern California Pinball Tournament. The winner of this round of 4 players will win $2,500 cash in the title. All 4 of these players have got at least $750 in the bank for being in the finals. This is Zach Sharp, the #1 player in the world according to the IFPA World Rankings, also its vice president. And he is also #2 in the circuit standings right now. Zach and Keith Elwin have been fighting each other the whole season. That's pretty awesome. Where did you go now? Where do you think he should go now?
I give up. No,
Whirlpool,
obviously.
Yeah.
We were talking about.
Oh no!
Oh,
nice save!
And no in the kickback.
It didn't.
And he got it back.
It didn't come down the middle. It was good stuff.
Oh, just get up there.
Yeah. Spumoni.
Even the gopher like that. The gopher represented on that one. Okay.
He had some clean. He's played just
this has
awesome,
been,
but he's also had some good fortune when the ball was out of control. But that's also
but
he's
a battler. Here he's taking
it's water time.
He's
definitely.
taking a note from Josh.
An understandable
the
water
sharp
break.
water break.
Oh, definitely justifiable. Absolutely.
Oh no, he forgot there were other balls locked from other players. You ever walked away from a whirlpool in multiplayer?
I'm not
That
going to answer that.
Take the fifth.
You can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, he got it right. He got it on the first plunge. That's,
He's feeling the flow
this
now.
be worth the bonus. So I think he's going to play two into no way out.
Yeah.
Until the point at which he can get a ball to his left flipper.
Yeah.
And that'll just happen
It comes when it comes.
naturally.
Yeah.
He needs about 140 million from this whirlpool to pass.
There's
and
a left
there's
flipper
a
catch.
left flipper catch.
Okay.
Yeah, now he's good at one at a time.
nice,
One more
good.
to go.
Two more for the first change.
Is it too
Two
early
more-
to call this
two more
the
for the
greatest whitewater game ever on tape?
I don't know.
Well, it's a very
Can you think
interesting
of any other
game.
one? Well, usually it's like one or two players battling it out, but three so far, and it could maybe it turns into
Robert
a
is still player
Maybe
4.
Robert drops
he's
a
got
5X.
something to say here too. That's the first whirlpool
Does he catch
complete,
him?
so he's
Is he-
made
is he-
65 million now out of the
he
first
there?
6 shots. He's going to need about 5 more shots to pass Andre at 660 million.
Isn't it closer than that,
17,
though?
that's
All right.
82 million total in the mode. He needed about a 140 to catch
You
up.
were good for something, Bowen. That's great counting, man.
3 more shots he'll have. But there's no reason to stop. He's not
Right,
the
'cause
last player.
He's got a guy behind him.
I was talking earlier about Neil doing like a 2-bill, just doing exactly what you see here,
Yep.
and it's a thing of beauty, and you get into a rhythm with it, and it becomes easier and easier the longer you do it.
Yep, 2 more, perhaps only 1 more to catch
the-
Andre Masenkov, who put up a 5x multi-ball and blasted a 660 million onto his third ball.
For 2 points.
And it looks like,
Potential 2 points.
He's got
yeah,
two more left with
All right, this is
another
the
chain.
40. This is the 40 complete because
There's one more after this.
six,
He's gotta
six
put
per,
5 in
it's
there,
6
then
per
just another
whirlpool,
one.
not
Yeah.
5. Nice
Lovely.
live
Lovely.
catch there to
Okay.
get yourself back, get himself back into
All
control.
right, here we go.
Does it ever max out
25.
the?
The
53
maximum
max? Is it the
value of the
53
whirlpool
million?
Then it
shot
max
is
out
either
80 or
53 or
53
59
million.
or something
Oh,
like
okay,
that.
yeah.
And the maximum bonus for completing 6 is 100 million.
Is he there yet?
Or is
not?
it 80?
Is he past Andre or not?
Barely.
No.
Yes, he is past
Okay.
Andre at this
So
point.
he doesn't need the 40, but it's the next shot.
You need all
You
the
need
points
all
you
the
can
points
get
because
to-
Robert is sitting there.
So far, every single player in this game has come back from behind and beat everyone else.
All right, nice.
Wow.
He just
It's
shot
back.
boomerang
He's
bang
back.
And
with
he
a backhand.
And he advanced his
That
raft.
is, that deserves
the
that
second
deserves an
chain.
instant replay there. Really,
Uh,
second whirlpool and a 29 besides.
The pinball gods have just rewarded him for his excellent play with some really good outcomes on some.
Well,
I don't. All right. He
okay.
Still, he got.
Oh, and we're out.
oh, and
Yep,
a double drain.
779
779 for Zach Sharp plus the bonus. He beats both Keith Elwin and Andre Masenkov to take the lead in the game. 815 million. Absolutely incredible. What will we see
this
next?
is awesome.
What will we see next?
The Papa Finals was.
We're
pretty
going to see
awesome,
Robert
and we saw
challenge
some
this.
great, but
That's
this,
what we're going to see.
And the fact that Robert and Keith were first, second in the last game, and now potentially Andre and Zach could be first, second in this one.
Yep, that would set us up for anyone
for
can
an
win.
epic
Anyone
final.
can
I
win.
kind of wish it
game.
wasn't Demo Man because we saw so much of it in the circuit final, but at the same time, there could be some epically big scores.
Maybe we'll have an epic game of teed off.
that would, I
Is there a such thing as an epic game?
This is
Oh,
a 5 times
heck
the
yeah.
fun right here. That was a nice play into the in lane
it was lovely.
for Robert.
Okay. Where is he at now?
He's going for the.
Going to start ripping
you know
the
what,
ramp.
Bowen?
Spine
the-
chillers.
Yeah. All right. No, Robert.
No, not
always
spine
does.
chillers.
Yeah. No,
He's
I'm
slowing it
saying
down
that.
a little bit here.
Come on.
I think you would. The actual the rafts are good. Yeah. Look right there. That's
I-
like 50. Oh,
I
yeah,
don't like
it's
that
almost- yeah.
decision because it's the
squirrely
ball is out of
kickout.
control
Yeah.
now,
No, I agree. Yeah.
and he's about to go back into Whirlpool Challenge
Yeah.
after
No,
this is
spine
over. So
chiller's
hopefully this would like that. He got a little. Oh, it didn't. No, it
Oh,
came out
nice
the wrong
Nice
way.
wiggle.
Oh, and bad luck there.
Okay.
All right.
Nothing
Wow.
really that Robert could do about that. He'll take a last place here for 2 points overall in 2 games. Keith Elwin leads with 5. Zach Sharp at 4. Andre Masenkov at 3.
5-4-3.
5-4-3,
and
2.
Yep. So anybody can still win it. Anybody can still lose it.
That's right. So for the players who are at 3 and 2, those are Robert Gagnon and Andre Masenkov.
Nice shout out to his dad there from
Nice.
Zach, little
Nice.
Roger Sharp. He did something about pinball once. I heard. I don't know. He bought a game or something. I forget.
What was it? I can't remember.
Have you told the Roger Sharp story this time? I think we do it generally when we have 7 or 8 or 15 hours of beverage. We get to the Roger Sharp saved pinball in the state of New York in 1973. Proved that it was a game of skill, not a game of luck, and that's not a gambling and wasn't subjected to the same.
He said afterwards that he got a little lucky on that plunge too, like. And he wasn't as confident on it, and it just happened to go.
That's right. It was a
where
1 in 3 chance anyway. So.
And,
what did Keith pick?
we are actually going to teed off.
Yes.
All right, Jim, would you like to join us so we can know what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, how do you play teed off properly?
It's funny.
Do you want me to get out or?
Yeah, no, I played a lot.
Okay.
I got this thing down. Keith stayed with me last night, so he didn't have to drive home, and we were joking about it. And he was talking about picking teed off if it came. I was like, so if it comes down to one game,
it's teed off or die, huh?
All right, so on teed off, here's how it works. There are 9 holes, and they're spread between 3 different places. The upper left has holes 1, 6, 9. The right ramp has holes 3, 4,
2, 4, 8.
I'm sorry, 2, 4, 8, and then that right Gottlieb scoop has 3, 5, 7. And you
Zach Sharp is standing right in front of our
all you
booth,
do is advance holes and get to multi-ball. When you
listening.
finish the 9th hole, you get multi-ball. In multi-ball, there are 3 shots to hit jackpots, and then the super is lit on that blinking 2, 4, 6, 14 million target. That's the super for 100 million. The jacks aren't worth very much.
The shot that doesn't have a label is worth 100 million?
That's the 100 million shot. There are 5 modes on the golf balls up top.
Yeah.
Most of them are timeouts. Here's an interesting thought about that, though. During the modes, you can shoot the right loop to advance your hole progress.
Okay.
So you don't play the mode, but you shoot the right loop, and you can get through.
You just get credit for holes for shooting the right loop?
Why
is that? There's no holes over there.
Yes, but there's a red light there that says hole in one, and so you shoot the right.
Oh,
loop
a hole in
during
one.
your mode.
Anytime you get a hole in one, it just counts as a hole for you, regardless of whether it's an actual hole.
There's one mode that's Find the Gopher. It's 30 million for one shot.
Almost everyone who's in the final is now standing right in front of us, wondering what we're talking about.
Talk about the second multi-ball.
Yeah,
Talk about the second
multi-ball is huge,
but
you got to get through the second set. Here's the other interesting. Pitch and putt is in mode. And it's usually pretty crummy. It's up top on the little flipper up top.
Yep.
But it's based on what your bonus is. And you can get your bonus. I had a 40 million pitch and putt. And I hit it 6 or 7 times. And that's where I got to my 400.
You advance bonus by hitting the almost invisible captive ball. Is that right? Or
no. Advance bonus is awarded on mystery every time.
Okay. So you just get.
Keith, he goes up.
Oh, missed that.
That's hole 1. And this will start a mode.
Get ready for extra ball round.
Extra ball is 20 million, but dangerous.
All right, watch.
All right,
Keith will time out or shoot the right loop here because he can advance to hole 3. He's on hole 2 right now. You can advance holes during modes. So you either time out, but you can by shooting that right loop, which is totally safe.
Right, that's fine.
Just
you can shoot it right.
Completely insulting gopher right here.
He's on.
Right, let's see this game.
He needs some serious help.
I need some serious practice.
Oh, I always have my headset on. I don't listen to. That's trouble.
Oh boy! Oh, good night, everybody.
Hole in one.
The fact that he even saved that the first time was remarkable because you can't imagine how gobbly these.
It looked like it advanced him 2 holes there. He moved up to the 4th hole.
Well, that hole in one counts.
Every time you drain, you advance
that hole in one does count
for you. He didn't finish hole 2 and then advanced him to hole 4.
The mode advances a hole as well. Everything advances a hole basically. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't shoot right. Jim's right behind us. He probably wrote the rules on it. You want to come? He'll be our technical advisor here.
So just to remind you, this is the final game of It Never Drains in Southern California. It's Steve Bowden, Adam Lefkoff, Bowen Cairns on the commentary of Teed Off.
It's a great game. I played it a lot. I really enjoy it. I want to get one. If anyone's selling a Teed Off, text me, please. I want one.
Teed Off.
I wish the
Yeah, wish the little roulette wheel worked too.
One of the rounds.
disabled.
All right, so right there,
That's
that's
a
That's a hole. Yeah.
Hole in one. All right, so that he gets the first hole for free. But
the
you were
problem
going
is-
you were going to get the
but
first
that's
hole
fine, 'cause
anyway.
He just added
He just added $5 million to bonus.
Oh, God.
That's
Oh.
All right, here's the other thing.
Merciful heaven.
If the ball doesn't go into the top
Got $6
upper
million
left,
bonus for
you
that
have
somehow.
To bump it.
Yeah, because he got $5 million for the mystery award.
Bo and
Fi-
Steve, if it doesn't go into that hole up the top left, you have to bump it off this rail or it goes down the middle. If you give it a little bump, it'll come to the right flipper, dead bounce to a trap on the left. And Andre there probably hadn't played it much. If you don't do anything, it goes straight down the middle every time.
Okay.
So
All right.
Wow.
And those holes in one are important because if you get
Oh,
6
they're
of them, you
huge.
get that chance to choose to go for the
And
lightning
when
storm.
you start
You
multi-ball,
can choose to go for it.
you're
Oh, the
and
lightning
go
storm.
right for $10
Whatever
million
the-
a shot.
and
Whatever
lightning
that-
storm is where the money is made.
What's the lightning storm?
And the lightning
second.
storm is the second multi-ball, but you can get it via the quick pick. If you get 6 holes in one, you can go straight to it, and so every shot will be $10 million, and it goes to your bonus. So no tilting.
So you need 6 of those.
6
All
of
right,
those.
yes.
So does it make sense to
It's
just
hard.
shoot?
No,
Just
it's
shoot the pitch and putt to get
No,
more
no,
hole in
No,
ones?
because it's not always lit for
bump.
hole in one. You got to hit that. Okay.
Hey.
Here's the other thing. When you start multi-ball,
Oh my lord.
Ah.
dude,
Well, you got $6 million bonus, so
Yes.
when you
boom,
let me get this thought.
jackpot.
When you start multi-ball, if you lock the second ball in there, you get a 3-ball multi-ball. If you miss, it's only a 2-ball multi-ball. So it's huge when you
Very
start
huge.
multi-ball to make
But-
that shot.
But the lightning storm multi-ball is 3-ball regardless.
I
game-
saw Robert play this a few times.
This game is ridiculous.
It's kind of fun.
all right. It's cool.
And you see what Robert did just there, holding the flipper up. It doesn't always do that. It's a little wonky in terms of there's a lot of different paths. Sometimes you don't get it to a cradle. So right here, the teed off mode, you can play it. It's not good points, but once again, you can still advance. You see how hole 3 is right there? It's a tough. It's a Gottlieb. It's like on hoops. It's a tough scoop to hit.
Oh,
I
man.
think the right loop is much easier.
$2 million
to
bonus,
hit.
so it's a tight game. It's a battle here with.
I think Elwin chose wisely.
It's
the
a
way-
race. It's a race to the top right now.
There's
Yeah, as it was,
fatigue
nobody
involved.
put up a good ball
That's
ball
2.
one. So
2 holes in one.
Elwin is in decent condition, decent shape right here to
Yeah.
pull something big out. Yeah.
All right, so he's up to hole 5.
What does the volcano do? Just nothing, or
It just says that
Nothing
it comes
there because
around.
now
Oh,
we have the
Now he's got a
mode.
It's a nice
pitch and
combo.
putt for $6 million a shot.
No, you just want to advance. Yeah.
Oh.
Man.
oh boy, now he's back under control. Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh.
another in lane.
No.
No, don't tilt.
He got the hole
He's
in
up-
one
yeah,
before
I
you
was
left.
gonna say, don't
yeah, you
tilt
don't
that
want to
hole
get
in one.
that.
And
Hit the
bonus.
hole in one. That extra ball, $20 million, might matter. If he gets one more hole
The
in
way
one,
it's
you get the
going.
$20 million.
And here's the important part. He'll be at 8.
Okay, if he hits the
plunges
8,
hole in one for 8,
he could shoot for multi-ball.
9 for
He can shoot for multi-ball.
Huge.
Wow. Okay.
Jim's here too. Jim
He can't hear us, but what do you have to say,
He hears a
Jim?
little
What's
bit.
One
your
of the secrets of the pitch and putt mode also is the normal way of the balls. The ball bonus maxes at 50 million, but in pitch and putt it doesn't max. So if you start hitting that ball, it'll go up to its unlimited amount of points, and then you can collect it as your regular bonus also.
Wow.
I don't even understand.
Yeah, so that captive ball, and you put a big yellow post next to the captive ball and make it really hard to hit
and
that
he,
thing.
and
right?
he disabled a switch, I think,
yeah?
so that does the captive ball even work in this setup?
It does work. It just
Does
doesn't
work.
score quite as much.
Okay. It's a great game.
Shoot the ball.
He doesn't want to shoot it. He's like, what am I doing? He doesn't want to.
What is this thing?
doesn't wanna
It's teed
shoot
off.
it.
Andre
There's a
gets
nice
it
shot
in.
there.
All right. How many
Hole
holes
in
in one is
one.
that? That's 2. Okay.
All right, he's on hole 2 here.
He's on hole
If he starts
2.
a mode here, it'll
All right.
progress. Oh, now he's on the 3.
Boom. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Big
Bump
trouble.
that.
There, he got it.
Okay.
All
Off.
right.
And he
Nice.
got. Oh, my lord.
Off the
Oh,
rail.
man. Off
What a
rail
bad
and
break
out.
that is. But he pulls into the lead. Well,
Where's that ESPN executive now?
perhaps
Dude, they're
where's-
loving this.
where's-
They're loving this.
If you wanna
Where's the executive?
if you want to see world-class players getting
Zach
owned.
Josh is desperate.
Destroyed.
Oh,
here we
Yes,
are on
yes,
teed off.
Texting.
Yes,
He
they
called
are
his
human.
brother and
You
talked
know.
about
they
it
are
on the phone.
human, everyone.
The-
This is humanity coming through right
And this
now.
is, we can talk about it. It's part of why Keith picked it, right?
Yeah.
Is that he knew
Oh, he plunged too short for the.
Wow, he missed this. I had never seen that. I was always wondering if it could happen. I had never seen that. All right, he got
All
it.
right,
but
he got
missed
it.
out.
Get ready
Pitching
for
putt
pitching
for
putt for
$1 million.
$1 million
There's
because
he's got no
he did
bonus.
not
there.
hit.
All right,
He did not hit the
here's
mystery.
where
Yeah,
you
so
can-
here he should be just a
Yeah,
timeout.
Absolutely. Jim is shaking his head and he's.
What is,
Oh,
No,
Belsino's
no.
like,
should he be doing something differently right
no. It's
Oh,
the
boy.
fun of live. Oh, that
Yeah.
was lovely.
Backhanding it up there, not quite enough. Coming
But
back
wait,
down. Oh,
yeah,
big trouble. Oh,
There's a
so-
rail there that sends it to the left every time. All right, here you just
Transfer?
you
No,
just go
shoot
for
the
it.
Go
shoot
for
the
it?
volcano
Ah.
down the middle. But he has
A huge lead.
he has taken the lead.
You guys, hey, you know what? If Keith starts multi-ball and he knows how to get the 100 million, he could easily jump up. To
If
200
anybody
million
gets
there
multi-ball,
quick.
they're going to win. Whoever does that here.
They might all get it on the last ball.
Robert Cagnow's going to get the multi-ball.
The problem with draining
Wait,
down
you
the
get a
middle
free
is
multi-ball on ball? You have to
Keith
get 9
is
holes.
2 shot. Keith has 8 lit, and if he gets the hole in one on the plunge, the
He has
9th
8?
hole,
Yeah.
the 9th hole is on the same shot.
I didn't see that. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
You-
there
you
we
really,
go. Then.
If you're going to
Ooh.
drain, you want to drain out lane, not center, because you get a hole progress.
Oh.
Oh,
the
dead
dead
Oh,
flipper.
expecting a dead bounce
Dead.
from the left to the
Welcome
right.
to Mr.
And
Gottlieb.
it's
Wow.
not there. But
So look,
But he
Keith-
takes the
oh, no,
lead.
he's only on
He's
7.
only on 7.
he takes the lead.
I wonder if the tilt took his. All right.
No, he
Keith
didn't tilt.
cannot-
He didn't
right,
tilt
no.
that out. He
Yeah, I
didn't
don't
tilt
think he
out.
tilted. He did not get the hole in
And
one
well, it
on the
didn't matter. He
plunge.
didn't make the skill shot anyway. So.
But
All right.
Oh,
for the
if it's fine.
volcano,
So he's going to actually go for the 7.
a
No, yeah, he'll shoot
13
7.
million.
He'll shoot 7.
This is this would
Oh,
be,
gosh.
oh my.
Trans. Oh,
He
start
could
the
shoot
mode.
hole in
Start
one.
the
He
mode.
could shoot. There's a hole in one shot.
What up
It's
the middle
dead
with
shot.
the
middle,
drop
in the middle,
targets
is that-
blocking
No,
it?
it's open. It's like shooting on.
There's
what,
drop
Judge
targets
Dredd.
on either side of
But
it.
when-
It's tiny.
It's fine if you make
Shoot
it.
the mode
Oh,
start.
gosh.
Oh
That
my
was a
God!
good-
Oh no!
But he gets 20 million for extra
20
ball.
million for
That's
the
4.
drain
20
for the
million because
fourth
that was
hole
the
in
4th
one.
hole in one.
Oh my goodness, 39 million, and it could be good enough to win.
Honda's got some work.
Everybody's
what?
got some
Hey,
work.
what is
'cause
this?
nobody's
Find the
doing
gopher
jack.
mode is 30 million to find the gopher.
Is
Where's
that what he's
Find the
on?
Gopher?
Is that
It's
what
one
he's
of
on
the-
now?
I don't know
one
which
is-
one it is. Which one is find the gopher, Jim?
I can't see it from here.
Yeah,
You don't
Find
know
the
from
Gopher,
above?
I think, is the one furthest to the left.
You think? All right.
That's as good as any answer I have, really.
All right.
What are the options on plunge?
You just
Get the hole.
as hard as you can
I
and
see
hope
hole in
it
one,
gets
and
the
then
hole.
like
No,
it
no,
seems like it
it's-
flashes on and off, or
yeah.
it's always going to be there. Get in there.
All right.
All right.
Then
So
this
what
is,
this?
extra
extra ball
ball
rounds
round.
worth 20 million.
That's 20
20
million
million for that target.
Andre
Oh.
will shoot it.
Woo!
He'll just shoot it. Go for it.
You may not
No.
know that it's worth it.
You may not know it's
If
worth
you don't
20
know,
million.
you're not going to
Yeah,
shoot
how
it.
would
But
you
you
know?
can advance. You shoot the right loop now, so you don't have to shoot that 3 into the Gottlieb hole and survive the kick out.
Oh, no. It's okay.
Oh no, he said 4.
He's got 3.
He got the red. All right, so now
he's
it's a
gotta
ramp
do
shot,
The ramp shot for 4.
and it'll
How do you
come.
start the next mode?
You light T. You see up on the far left is T.
T.
If you loop it around, it will light T, and then the next mode, ramp shot. lights
Okay,
it. So
ramp shot. Oh, I see. Oh,
there it
yeah.
is.
All right.
Got
Now
it.
it's up.
And now it's up and boom.
There it is.
That's very pretty. Well done. Catch the
Yes,
guard.
it is. 30
Second to
million.
the right.
30 million for a shot.
30 million for any shot, or
Any
is there a
blinking shot.
specific
There's
shot?
4
You
shots
gotta-
strobing right
yeah,
now.
It's
Okay.
got to
Don't-
go into one of the holes.
One of the holes or the middle
Let's go.
shot there. Oh, gosh. Make it. There it is. Cash it in.
You found the Gopher.
All right,
30
found the Gopher,
million
30
points.
million.
That puts
Andre
him
have.
above.
Oh.
So he has passed Keith Elwin. He takes the lead. Andre had 3 points coming into this game. By passing Keith Elwin, it gives him the opportunity to win the tournament or to enter a tiebreak.
It's
Keith
7,
Elwin
this
can
is
still
6,
win
yep.
with a 7. Actually,
No,
no, then it would be a
Andre's at 7,
tiebreaker
yep.
between Keith and
He can
Andre.
do no
So
better than a tie now.
Keith cannot win outright at this point. This is a crazy
trouble
game.
right here.
Bump
This
it.
is big trouble. Huge trouble.
It just
Oh,
my
my
goodness.
God.
Ah.
it's really hard to get control when you. oh,
Okay,
nice.
now.
Wow.
Now
See,
we
that's
think.
that's the same bounce over that
That's the- yeah.
that Robert tried.
Yep.
I had
I
a
think,
little more
Zach
energy.
gave it a little. Yep. This is the one
Yeah,
where you want
That
to.
right saucer is so late.
gone.
That's
That's
oh, my
lovely,
goodness.
lovely.
Oh no!
Oh,
No!
and that'll be
How many points did
a
Zach have?
last place finish for Zach, which puts him at a 4 total. He is done.
Yep.
He cannot win. Robert
Keith
Gagno
Elwin has taken over
Robert
the
Gagno.
Papa Circuit standings right there.
Well, sure, but
Just saying.
he already had no. Wasn't he?
No,
already?
he had to finish
Catch
ahead
the
of
goal
Zach,
for 30
otherwise
million
Zach-
for Robert. Come on.
Is he going to shoot?
There it
He
is.
makes
He's got it.
30 million.
Robert was on
That
2.
puts him ahead
we get a three-way tie
of
here?
Keith now has 6. If it ends right now, Andre is the champion. If Robert passes Andre, then it will be a
Keith
tiebreaker.
would have 7? No. Oh,
It will be a tiebreaker between
Okay.
Robert
Yep.
and
Pitch and putt
Keith.
for $2 million.
He has to.
So he has to
Oh,
chase
no,
59
no,
million.
no.
If he gets a few shots here, he's probably going to time this out.
Yeah, it's
If
not
he
worth
can
the thought.
pass, so again, if he can pass Andrei Masenkov, then he will be in a tie with Keith Elwin. If not, then Andrei Masenkov will be the champion outright.
Papa style's awesome.
So he's got 11 million to chase here.
Can shoot the mystery hole. There's
Keith
5
Elwin
million
is
if he
Keith Elwin
lands
is
in there.
in the clubhouse at
6.
6 points. If it ended right now, Andrei Masenkov would have 7.
Right, he needs 7 is the.
Oh,
Oh, slice,
okay.
slice.
Whoa,
Oh,
I backhanded it into the tee.
huge shot. Huge shot there. Oh, my goodness.
Shoot
This
the right
is-
loop and advance your hole. Yep. There, he's now at 8 when he comes out of this.
Well,
Oh,
it's
just barely made that.
oh, it's in the hole.
I don't think there's.
59 million.
59.
And Andre has
With the
59
bonus.
and change,
There.
but that's
With the
it.
bonus, he's got it, right?
59, 110. That's got it
59.
for, and maybe.
He's got
No.
it in bonus. No, he's got it in
Does he
bonus.
have bonus?
Yes.
Yes.
He does.
You,
At least
you
a
get at least
million.
$1 million for
Yeah.
showing up.
Yeah. He's got it.
And there it is. On Robert Gagno has won the
Oh,
game.
my goodness.
He finishes the
6.
round of 3 with 6 points. Keith Elwin is
Amazing.
bailed out of the fire by Robert Gagno,
At 6.
as Andre would have won the tournament if Robert had not chased him down.
665.
Andre finishes 3rd with 5 points, and Zach Sharp finishes 4th with 4 points. But we will be seeing a tiebreaker game for the championship here at
On
It Never
de-
Drains
on
in
Demo
Southern
Man.
California between Keith Elwin and Robert Gagno, who came in as the number 1 and number 2 seeds entering the tournament.
Is High
entering
Roller
the finals.
Casino or NBA? What are we going to see it on? Or is he going to go to? You think Keith is done?
Go off the
experimenting?
board and
Uh,
go Batman.
As Keith is the higher seed, he will get to
go completely off the board.
he will get to pick among the games that were not played in the round, and it seems very likely that he would pick Demolition Man.
I'll be startled if he doesn't.
So you were right.
Oh, there it
Zach
is.
was in the lead. Zach will take home 50 points for this event for finishing 4th. Keith Elwin guaranteed at least a 75 here for 2nd place. Notice that only 6 events per player are counted per year, so
It's eighth
and
each year.
they won't quite gain
Right.
as
that
many
was it.
points as it says. Zach will actually gain 12 points to go to 468, and Keith Elwin will gain a minimum of 49 points, which will put him at 500 or higher. That means that Keith has 6 events this year in which he has either won or finished 2nd, including this one.
Yeah.
He has 2 wins in 3 seconds.
Luckiest guy on the planet.
Yeah.
Bowen,
if
how
you
many
want
points for
proof
eighth?
that if you want proof that pinball is a game of skill, this is it
That's
right
that
here.
right there.
How many points for 8th?
I don't know that.
I thought you know everything.
It's more than
3rd place
23.
in the tournament goes to Andrei Masenkov, who will jump from 119 up to 179.
Okay.
4th
Just ahead
place
of Trent.
for Zach Sharp, and then it drops down precipitously from there.
Goes
Just
to,
kidding. 8th place is worth 30 points. So for 8th place, Adam Lefkoff, I think you've heard of him. He will jump to 205.
All right.
And
Jim's
will
gonna-
leapfrog
no.
Donovan Stepp and Trent Augustine
Yes,
in the standings.
Jim will hop over me again. Donovan's going to go, and Trent. They'll be at Louisville at least. There's plenty of points to be had.
Oh, it looks as though the final game will be
Uh-oh.
played on Whitewater.
He got to choose.
I
Got to
don't,
choose from all the
I
games?
don't know.
Wow. There's no rule for it, or any game. Wow. So
Wow,
the higher
okay.
seed got to choose. Keith, again, being the higher seed, he has lobbied for this in the past, Bowen. Some tournaments will do a random game choice. I like that the higher seed gets the choice here. I think they earned it by qualifying first.
Yeah, I think that the rule we may be going with going forward, at least the suggested rule, is to have the higher seed pick among those games that were not played in the round.
Right.
So that we would see at least a different game. And
That's why I was
if someone is
surprised.
particularly good at a specific game, they don't get the opportunity to whale that one again. I mean, I don't know why we're not just playing teed off a second time, honestly. We really should
Yeah,
be
that
just
was-
back on
Hey, was
teed
that
off.
fun?
That
or
was
that
the
fun
most
after
exciting
the-
game we've had.
The entire
That
four-player
was-
game of teed off was
Look,
like 3
that
multi-balls
took,
on Dirty Harry.
That entire game took like 1/3 of the time of Keith Elwin's ball 2 on Dirty Harry.
And they would still be on ball 1 if they were playing Demo Man here. Right off the tip. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
I think he's got some good lockage in this. We'll see when he comes out of it. He's
He's going to wait this out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, why is he doing that?
You want to advance this raft on ball 1. Seems like he just wants to get to multi-ball as quickly as possible on ball 1. I don't know.
Okay.
I-
So
I
you would
adva-
take the disaster drop
I would
shots.
on
That's
the-
my
on the-
opinion too.
yeah,
I think you should go for it.
The backhand here is safe.
Okay.
And you want to get going on the rafts.
Dang. Lost another
Lost
one.
another one.
2 locks.
2 locks already.
Yeah,
2.5.
yeah, it is.
And he's kind
2.5
of far away from the 5X.
2.5 locks is a good place to be because
Right.
then you can just kind of manipulate
Whoa,
your way
that was
around.
almost
You
too hard.
You know what though?
Woo!
It comes around without hitting the switch. It's
All right.
fine. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
all right. Let's see what he does on the kick out. Did he learn from Zach? Oh, he definitely raises late. He's got all 3. He's going right in.
That's
2 locks.
12
locks
Third
and
lock
one on the
blitz
way.
and 4 million on the board. This is unprecedented.
Because he didn't even do the Whirlpool
Yeah.
Challenge. I mean,
is he going to
how
cash
did
it
he
in or is he going to advance? Oh, I don't
He's
know.
just
what
going to
he would-
push it? He's just going to try and put a
He
score up
doesn't
there?
want to shoot. He knows that shot is death. What's he going to do?
I think he'll take the multi-ball
Good
because
call.
then he can get around against another multi-ball with more targets for the rest of the game.
And maybe you advance some rafts here instead of now you triple
up.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
It's 12,
Oh, look, the ball got stuck.
24, and he knocked it out.
The ball.
The ball got stuck.
How did-
It's all is
Yeah,
stuck
so
in between
in
there. It's
these
trying to work its
situations,
way out.
The player is
It's
supposed
trying to
to
work his way out. Does he know
take
that
some
it's
time
stuck?
to
Yeah,
to
he's trying
clear
to
out
get
the other
control.
ball, get control so it can be adjusted and the player
Does he
can.
know?
I don't know.
He'll get that kick back.
Yeah, he may not know that he has a stuck ball.
I don't think he does because you know what? As soon as he
Because
hits
he
a
only
ramp,
hit 2. He only hit 2, so he probably
as
assumes
soon
he only
as
has
hits
2
a ramp
left.
here, they should knock both of them off. Come on.
What?
It's
Oh.
Newtoning, so now he has to hold up.
It's like, what?
I think they can put it. They can put it in the plunger, right?
It's choice,
actually-
right?
Yeah,
Is it
you
choice?
you put it in the plunger. Right?
Yeah.
Can you get it on the upper flipper? Will it stick? No, you put it in the plunger. It's another free jackpot. You could say that it's an advantage to him, but at the same time, it was really a disadvantage. It totally ruined the flow. He was expecting the ball to return to the left flipper at the time he was shooting that third jackpot, and the fact that it didn't, in his brain, would throw off his timing for that. You know what I mean? That there's a certain pattern to the multi-ball. I know my brain would have been like, "Where's that other ball? Why hasn't it come out?"
My brain would have been like,
What?
awesome.
It's stay up there. Don't never come down.
Yeah,
While
so
I play
it's
this
being
2
placed,
ball.
put back in the plunger lane for him to plunge it out, and then he can take a
Why
shot
would
at
you make
a
a
double.
divot in the ramp if it doesn't actually feed out of there when you need to curve that ramp?
It's
a little more
supposed to feed
It's
out there.
it is curved up there.
It's curved. It's supposed
Maybe
to.
it's in the 30-some plus years since it was made. Actually, they're new. Jim bought some new ones.
They're too new.
All right.
Hey,
Well, I mean, I've had people say they really like Whitewater how it plays that sound effect when
Look,
with
Keith
the
doesn't do the-
with the cracking noise when the ball goes around that ramp. And I'm like, you realize it's the ball hitting the glass, right?
Did you see what Keith did there? He did not do what Zach does. He went for the double load.
Oh yeah,
that
he
was
didn't.
little-
He didn't let it come
yeah.
to a trap, which is
Oh, Lazarus!
for
Oh,
him
another
as well.
Lazarus! Oh,
Yeah.
oh!
Nice.
You make your own luck.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
you
you
did.
do.
Oh,
I mean,
he
if you're,
finally
you're
advanced the
paying,
raft.
paying enough attention to where the balls
That's
are to
right.
know that's not dead until it's
Right.
completely dead.
Exactly.
Nice Karaman to no way out.
Oh, and a double.
Push.
Oh, it just, yeah. You
All
live
right.
to fight another
Load
day.
up both of them. Okay, 2
Now you-
shots.
Boom, boom, and advanced raft. So,
Boom.
oh,
No.
it's
Double. 32.
That's trouble.
Oh,
Whoa.
Lovely, and he
still
didn't have
in.
his kickback.
Mm-hmm.
Or does he have his kickback?
He does not have
He
a
does
kickback.
not have it.
Oh, that's true.
Up another raft, though. He's making raft progress.
He shoot
He's
Bigfoot bluff just there.
He's taken this multi-ball and has
Gotten
done a
great
lot
value.
with
You're
it.
right.
Great value.
He's just planning his next set of sequence and shot. Well, maybe he'll advance a raft here. Do it. Oh no.
36 million or hazard.
I'm not even gonna go there. All right.
You want 36 million or a hazard?
For 40 million after making the next one, and when I'm in multi-ball again after Robert does a 5x to 400, a couple $100 million don't get it done in this game. I know.
You're just arguing for the sake of arguing at this point. You argued the exact opposite side of the same thing earlier. He said he should take 14 million jacks instead of hazards.
Ball one.
Ball one.
Ball three.
Situational play, I guess.
Bowen, you're not. No,
You get
If you're
points on
pushing your chips
you get
in,
points
right?
on every ball,
Yeah, but when you have two in hand, you play differently.
Yeah. All right.
It's a great start from Keith.
That is why I lose.
Yeah. 350. See, he's going to just keep doing this, hope to graze some targets, try to get some progress to the next multi-ball, which would be really beefy.
Yeah,
And,
and
he
this,
and he hasn't used his 5x
Yep.
yet, so he can take
Right.
that into his next multi-ball.
I think
10 million.
this
5X
was
is, yep.
another purpose for picking this game is he's playing against Robert, and Robert took a last on this when they played it earlier.
Oh, you're right.
Only
It
a
was
one
Andre
with,
and,
a
Zach who had
166.
the big one, the bigs.
Right. Andre and Zach took him down.
See, those last few lane passes are coming super fast now. It's had a couple.
Oh, that was a rare miss for everyone
All right,
here.
And he recovered.
Okay.
Didn't hit the target. There we
Yeah. Make it go up there. All right, one more for the 5X. Leslie happens to skip over it and do the Whirlpool Challenge, which he hasn't even done yet, by the way.
If
Oh yeah, it bounced. That's right. I forgot about that. It bounced past to man overboard right off the bat on him.
Yep.
Can you
He
5X
can-
the Whirlpool Challenge?
No, you can't. You can play two Whirlpool challenges in a row.
Yeah.
Which we might be seeing that actually.
If you play Bigfoot, Hotfoot, and get the fourth one, then you get the Spirit of the Cow with the big moo sign. Kids at home can try that. That's the Royal Kids. He's definitely doing the raise the flipper like, got a clean.
One hazard? I don't know if one hazard for the next raft, or is it?
He'll drop this down and do some disaster dropping, make it howl.
Spine chiller time.
Yep. Boom. A little early.
Man. Early.
Spine chiller.
There it is.
Boom.
Boom.
That's 60 million.
plus 10.
60, 15, 20.
Did this early.
And he's got 6X, so each hazard's 15 million.
Must be nice. He might get he's only at 4 or 5.
Yeah, 9.
Oh, that was lovely.
Oh, my goodness.
Hotfoot, 5X Hotfoot.
For the next few seconds. All right.
Nope, it's hot.
5X is
over.
10 million.
It went early.
Keith
Got
clears
the
the credit
flashlight.
dot.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, get that camera.
Yeah, he needs 4 shots
All
to
right,
get the.
there's the
No,
map.
3. It's the third one.
It's
No! What? What?
You got to go back. Before all of that sequence, there was the ball was going to the out lane.
Oh yeah.
It was
No,
gone.
Up in
Oh,
the
it was
air.
gone. Yeah.
Unbelievably perfect on this game. 99
You push that too hard too, it just bounces off again, off the top
It
of the sling
does.
and back over
It's-
left again.
The sweet spot is just so minute, and that was a thing of beauty.
Speaking of the sweet spot, how about this final 6-6-5-4 from these great players, and we get bonus pinball as well.
This is you're not.
This
gonna
is an
see-
amazing
this
final.
Is as competitive a final.
So
as-
glad this
yeah.
is on tape. I mean, this is we're recorded rather.
Yep.
So you can view it on Twitch forever.
Yeah.
He went all the way around.
No, it's
No,
fine.
it's fine.
Oh, I thought he did it.
Well,
And even if you
finally,
do, it doesn't matter.
he's doing the challenge.
Yes, and the
Yeah.
next
At
one
600 million.
As soon as he gets out of the challenge, he'll be
He'll
able
do
to do
another
the challenge.
Uh-oh. Well, that's going to be shortly.
Okay.
Double Knights challenge failed.
Failed.
First
he's getting,
Another challenge coming.
challenge failed. Time for a challenge.
You know, Zach does
Restart
the little flick of the flipper quicker, and he's holding it up a little longer. It's getting into the sling, so he needs to come up with a different strategy for.
Yeah. What a ball. What a ball
All right,
one.
good job.
Great job by Keith Elwin in this tie-breaking game for the championship at It Never Drains in Southern California in San Dimas.
No longer.
This is Robert Gagno,
Yep.
our other tie-breaking finalist.
There's no longer 4-2-1 zeros to worry about here. It's simply winner wins. Now
A little bit of hardware and a little bit of cash.
Yep. Some players, actually Keith would not be interested in any sort of split at this point. Maybe if it was Jim Belcito, his friend and very good player, they might consider, trying to cut the pot a little bit just to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, both of them have a big payday at this point,
It's true.
and there isn't as much of a difference between first and second monetarily as there sometimes is in tournaments.
You're right. It's pretty flat.
So,
nice moves there.
a little bit of Robert doesn't seem to do that drop that we saw from Zach and from some others.
I think it's part of why, like you said, Keith picked this because he's not as comfortable on this game as he is on some. Just his choices.
Whoa! Slipped right through.
It's very much a game also where play choices and strategy evolve.
Yep. Just with us arguing over and over about what to do, there are so many.
Should we do this? Should we do that? Should we do this?
Yep.
Oh, definitely don't do that. Oh, definitely do this. Whatever you do, don't do that before this.
Right.
Like on
These
Dirty
are-
Harry, you do apparently you do exactly the same thing for as long as you can, which is 5 badges in multi-ball.
All right, and that's good news for the type of player Robert is and the style that he plays on with, and his accuracy.
It's also a reason that Whitewater is a very popular
8.
both collector game
9.
as well as tournament game. It's just it's enjoyable.
I think it was.
Bowen stopped counting. Or
That
Zach,
was-
who had that. What was the record? 11 or what'd Zach
13
get?
for
13.
Zach on his ball 3. There's 1.
Oh, he
a little
recovered.
kick,
Okay.
little kick. Give it a little kick there.
He's trying to.
No, he's
it's
still
gone
trying to
again.
hold it up. It's not
Wow,
working.
just-
Holding the flipper is just not. Well, that was fine.
didn't work,
That
but-
was okay. But now he's
Well,
out of. Now
challenge
he's out of
failed.
the challenge.
All
Double
right, it's back to 5x. Oh no, he's got a second lock
like
lid already.
2 failed challenges,
He
600
is
million.
three away from the second multi-ball, and it'll be a beefy one.
Mhm.
You gonna shoot that on the forehand? Yep.
He's going
you
for
are.
targets.
Oh, he paid
and
for it, but
cost
that's
him.
All right,
okay.
so he has 2 shots.
Just
Two
going
targets
for it.
left for second multi-ball.
He'll lock one and
He's
hope he
taking
raises
more.
one of
Is he
them,
taking
and,
more risks because of what
Robert-
Robert's been showing here? That's because
Robert's
he's
gotta-
counting on
I
what
think
Robert's
Robert's got to
doing.
try to stack a
Yeah,
5x.
Robert needs a 5x multi-ball
He
basically.
needs that now. Just
And
He didn't look. Robert's not even advancing his river letters.
he was on ball 1, but
He did that time, but he missed the last
yeah,
one.
there we go.
all right.
There's a
Light the
pickup.
lock, collect the lock.
He doesn't look as comfortable as I've seen him earlier.
But you know how you sort of do your river letters just always
Yeah.
right there.
And he was doing it during even during the Whirlpool Challenge on ball 1.
Okay, that's interesting. Why, maybe it's some deeper thing.
A little drop there.
Oh, he
no,
got
he
it.
got it
He
with
got
the
it
full
off-
value
He got it.
Eden
by
rolls his
Got it off the
eyes.
completing
Off the 3 reds.
completing the kickback targets.
Yeah, got it off.
That was
got it off
like-
the kickback targets.
That was a blink and you missed it completion there.
All the Seattle guys are just nodding their head, going, "Yeah, yeah, we've seen that." And
Yep.
you know what? That was a good
All right.
fortune.
That was
That
a
was-
skillful shot. He's got to
Great.
try and light the next
One, two,
round
3
here.
modes.
Yeah,
Work
get
his
three
way-
rounds.
Work his way through to the 5X.
Must have the 5X.
Yep.
Must have it.
It's
It's
fine.
like our camera thinks the river letters are face.
Now,
right.
occasionally he'll say,
Yeah.
"Get the extra
Get
ball,
the
you
wiener
wiener,"
because
and
it's nothing.
1 in 10. I think it's like the flips on Adams.
Is it really? I think it
Is
may
it?
be less frequent than that.
Maybe like a 2%.
Yeah.
It seems a little more. I don't know.
It's thing flips is 10. Thing flips at the end of your ball is 10%, and then there's Scared Stiff has it too at 1%.
Yeah, I've heard about
Really?
it. but I've
And there's
never
a couple
actually
of things
heard
in Scared Stiff and Circus Voltaire and others that are random that happen 1% of the time. basically to screw with you. And
It's like, what was that?
did that just happen?
Yeah.
And not going to see it again for 30 games. So you better
Play some more
kind
pinball.
of
This is trouble.
roll your
No
eyes
way.
at stuff.
Yeah.
That was
Not,
way too much of a shake there. And
He's going to wait a little while here.
yeah.
All right, so it's going to take some ball. 3 magic from Robert. Keith is.
Yeah.
If
This is
he can really put it away here if he gets another multi-ball.
Especially if he puts another 5X on it, because he
not
definitely
even a
has it
5,
ready.
Yeah.
He might not even do that.
No.
I mean, because he's so far ahead. Well,
A perfect 5X setup, you can get maybe 6.
mhm.
You can reload all 3, do triples, and then reload. If he just does regular multi-ball, get some double. Have we seen some triple jackpots today in the first?
I have
round?
yet to see anyone make a triple
Not-
jackpot
not today.
in the finals
there's
today.
the upper flipper, the way it's aligned. I think when you hit it 3-8, it just loses a little energy by the third flip that quickly. Is there any is there any truth to that, or is it just psychological?
Beats me.
It just feels like the
I would have
flipper-
liked to at least get one lock lit when I played Whitewater in the quarterfinals.
I'm glad you
that did not happen.
No, well, usually what's happening is people have been missing the second one, and the
Yeah,
second
and
one
then it
screws
gets
with
in
the
the
third
way.
one, and
Yeah.
it's over.
You get a ball in the
That's
way of
what
the other
happens.
balls, and then you're in trouble.
Go on.
But,
Lived it all
yeah,
weekend.
Keith has let it go here for a minute or so. Let the bob settle down. It takes like 3 minutes for the bob to completely settle. So Bob.
It doesn't look very nervous. It's almost like he's been in this situation before once or twice.
Just a few times, and with a lead this big and the visibility of another multi-ball in front of him, I think that
just gonna
his
go right
confidence
for it.
is about as high as it gets.
Yeah, he's going to lock this ball.
Yeah.
How many?
I think
Steve?
the real question is whether he'll try to get the 5X or not.
That was like 6 or 7.
I don't think he will.
I think he's just going to go
Take
for
it.
the multi.
Oh,
like
he's got
it's locked
both
lit.
targets, just boom, boom,
But he's got to survive.
boom, boom, bam. Oh, no
Oh,
problem.
All right,
no
no
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, yeah,
No,
okay.
Yeah,
That rattled it. That was
he's
good.
not going to slam anything else here.
Okay.
Just take this, let it go down, and start a.
Oh, he missed
Oh, we
it.
missed that. Okay. And it's safe. 1 danger?
Good.
Wow, 1 danger there?
He tried hard to mess that up.
A little bit of a
Okay.
bailout there. That
All
was
right,
surprising.
Let's see. We see our first triple.
But he didn't tilt out, so.
1,
1,
2,
2,
no
barely.
stuff ball.
3,
No.
and we've got
And
triples.
there it
Oh,
is.
boom.
Another
Boom.
triple.
All right, go. Josh, we're done here.
Yeah.
Escher, you better be asleep. Robert could still come back, but would you say, Bowen, it's unlikely at this point?
I would be shocked
Percentage
to
is
see
low.
the comeback.
But isn't it
from-
great to see the playoff game that watch Keith probably break $1 billion here?
Oh yeah.
This rate. Oh, he can't really bump. He's already used his warnings, but he's going to get a bill on after this one, or whenever he gets around to it. If he was cheeky, he'd go spine chiller. It's on the fly.
Spine chiller combo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get the combo
yeah,
for
the
the extra
combo.
$2 billion.
Yeah.
At this point, Keith has put up enough points to where he would have won, and this is a perfect separation. This is
That
wonderful.
was great.
Yeah.
So he can basically go with this until one of those
If
balls drops. And
if he had this game earlier, he wouldn't have had to play teed off.
yeah, if he had this game earlier, he wouldn't be in this tiebreak at all.
Yes.
So
But we wouldn't have gotten that awesome game of teed off.
that was
so,
nice.
Yeah.
That was a nice shot there.
Yeah.
Boom,
Here's another one.
and another separation coming.
All right, push it over.
Push it over.
Look at that.
He's just tipping
That
it
is just
a tiny
amazing. little
little bit off the edge of the flipper, giving the ball enough momentum. In this case, terrible shot there. Boo! Keith now with a 1 billion point lead on ball 3 of the tie-breaking game. He is closing in on winning the tournament here at Never Drains in Southern California. We'll be moving up.
Now the pushover. All right.
I've only just looked at my texts, and Kaylee claims that Keith has a 200 billion Dirty Harry. That can't be possible. Right?
204 billion
200.
game on Dirty Harry,
Is
and it says in tournament mode.
Is that real? How could that possibly be? Is there some
That would take all
glitch or
day.
something? Is there some huge high? Anyway, that's. Not, I mean, I guess I believe it.
I mean, 6 billion took how
Oh,
long?
good. That's just got to bed.
Where's the arrow? It must be on the right through the boulder garden, so forget this.
And Jason Weirdrick tells us it's Indy 500. That's a 1% of get the extra ball, you wanker.
What?
So it's Weirdrick. He knows it. That's word.
I trust his knowledge of Indy 500 better than anyone else in the world. So we got Mads Christensen dancing to the man overboard music in the background there.
When my kids were little and we would play this, it'd be like, "Daddy, he's drowning! Save him!" It's like it's just dots.
I was out playing pinball with my son Aaron. He's 5, and he had his first experience with Metallica pinball machine.
Wow! Oh no!
And he calls it "Raise the Power" because he hears the voice saying "Raise the Power." But interestingly, after he watched me play, he was afraid to play it because he didn't want to electrocute the guy.
The guy, yeah.
I feel bad.
That is a scary sound. Yeah, that's scary.
Aaron would plunge the ball, and then he would just let it go, because he just wanted to make sure that the guy didn't get electric. He says electric.
Long day.
Now, the third multi-ball on Whitewater, he can get a lock here by hitting these targets, and they time out.
Yeah.
It's really
but he's
absurdly difficult.
He'll be approaching some vacation action if he can do some rafts instead.
I think he needs a kickback lid soon.
Oh,
what an ending for a great day for Keith Elwin. Wow. In this round alone, he had $6 billion on Dirty Harry and $1.2 billion on Whitewater here. That means for Robert Gagnon, he's got a long way to go. And sometimes I've seen Robert feel a little resigned at this point, and then not play a strong ball 3. But, I've been there too. I've been there.
It's hard.
It just feels rough.
But on Whitewater,
with the 5X there,
you got to get your axe out.
It is possible to grind this and make it happen.
Chop some wood.
Lock it.
Go to work.
Get started.
With the kick out being what it is, just plow through modes 10 times if you got it.
One of the best players in the world. It's possible. He can make the score. This is not an unmakeable score, but it's one ball and nothing else right now for Robert for the championship.
Oh, he's $5 million closer.
All right, catch this. Lock him up.
Nope.
2
Kaylee
locks.
says that those ridiculous billion was legit, no glitch.
Oh.
So it must have taken days.
A year.
I'll have to ask him about it if it means with extra balls or not.
No, it said tournament mode.
Well, tournament mode could mean just
rules, not
tournament.
No, okay,
but probably not. It probably means tournament.
That's insane, though.
Well, he's Keith Elwin. What do you want?
It's done.
And that is it.
That's
it. Right. There it is.
There we are, folks.
Our champion
Keith Elwin.
Is Keith Elwin.
Second is Robert Gagnon. Who's he got this time? Let's see what Snarky. He's already done NES.
He'll probably go NES again.
Yeah. Nice.
Third place, Andre Masenkoff, and fourth place to Zach Sharp. Really strong performance by Keith. Great finals to watch.
That was a great final.
Before this, the Papa finals and the semifinals were just like awesome and wonderful and really competitive. But this, as a standalone, just end to end was some of the phenomenal play, the control, the strategy. I learned so much about Dirty Harry and Whitewater even.
So
and
Keith Elwin will go to 525 out of a possible 600 on circuit points for 3 firsts and 3 seconds.
How did he ever
That's
lose?
all for us here in San Dimas, California. For Steve Bowden, Adam Lefkoff, Noah Davis, Greg Dunlap, Nicole Rake.
And Bowen Cairns.
I'm Bowen Cairns. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us next time at the Fairfax Pinball Open. Go to papa.org to watch our other videos, including gameplay videos, tutorials, and just learn more about pinball.
Go out and play right now. Go find a game somewhere and go play.
It's almost midnight in the East Coast, but
go
get out
some
there.
Pinball.
Thanks a lot for watching. Good night.